2 days in a row, guys. Yo. I think I just logged in a moose. Oh, guys. Hello. TF2. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. I think some of those guys were TF2 players. No! I think some of those guys were TF2 players. They were smoking us last night at the end. I think also it was really late for like 3 of the people there. Like so late. I don't know, man. We really came in hot. You know, sometimes the brightest stars burn the fastest. You guys like the new intro? Sometimes not sometimes, well, the last 2 days I've had it up, I find myself just like looking at it. I like the... I was laughing so hard making this. I literally opened up... What up, Red? I opened up fucking... So, Microsoft has this thing called Clipchamp, I think it is. And it's like a Microsoft editing software. I did not pirate a bunch of Microsoft software like Office and, you know, I didn't do that. So since I didn't do that, I wasn't looking through all my Microsoft programs and found Clipchamp. And then well, yeah, I didn't do that because I wasn't editing my resume. I did not edit my resume and then find a outline that was a Microsoft docx file and didn't translate format over to Google Drive. So I didn't have to pirate that and then look through my stuff, find Clipchamp, get distracted, and then realize there was a bunch of free B-roll and throw all the B-roll into one long video. That would be this stream. Had my academy in this state yesterday. Oh shit, where are you at? What state? You doing cop shit IRL, man? That's sick. Congrats. I didn't know you were doing like cop shit IRL. Yeah, it's a great intro, man. I'm excited. Oh, in character? Oh, you can't be using inst. Just say in the server. Where am I? You're gonna confuse me. You're gonna confuse me. Where am I? Yeah, he's fucking role-playing, man.
60 at LSA is code for.
Ah!
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 Boss?
Yeah. Why am I in the city?
I boss.
There's Porsches
Oh.
driving around. What is this? There's so many nice cars.
Do you see any tractors at all?
Oh, hey there, Rain.
It happened to be right down the road. I got moved.
Yeah,
476
good.
for the 60 at the power station.
Thank God.
I just happened to be right at
What are all these? Look at all these nice cars. Look at this.
I know,
A
they're so
Comet.
sick.
Or whatever
my
the hell.
God. Comet, and then I think that's a Massacro.
I need
What do you need?
stuff.
Like equipment?
Yes.
You haven't been on duty for a while. Do you want me to bring you to Grapeseed or just down to MRPD?
Yeah. Well, I was on duty the other night, but I patrolled with no equipment. I caught a giant weed bust, but I didn't have a taser or anything, so
Nice.
I just had to convince him to stop.
Did you get him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
80 buds. I just rolled up on a guy.
Radio check.
I went to go check a spot that I found a thing
Real
before.
quick,
He was
that
sitting
red
there,
Dalton
found
is
him, and I
still
rolled up
being
on him, and he was scared and stradded him, and he was drying a bunch of weed, so Got
If you're talking about the channel,
unsure.
it. He threw his
I believe
car
they
into
are
the road,
medics
into the
there on
water.
channel 2.
So it is actively being used in the city
It-
right now.
What is this? Glad to hear you're still
The
alive.
one
Who
that
is
the
this?
one
Who,
that is
who
registered
texted
to
me
race.
this?
Okay. Because
Someone
he's
texted
saying,
me that I'm
he's
still
saying that
alive.
he's not had it out in weeks.
Maddox, they have people in custody on channel 2. Relative to
I'm
the
all out.
pursuit.
Yeah, I'll transition
Sorry,
to
I
that.
was listening to the
Ruby!
Say what you said again. Say what you said again, Moose.
Ruby Fair. Oh my God, my old partner's around. Ruby Fahrenheit. She texted me saying, "I'm glad you're still alive," but I didn't have her number saved.
Oh.
I think it's just height. I think it's just that. I gotta check. I don't know what I spent. How's it been?
Yeah, you know, pretty good. I mean, today's kind of an odd day, you know. It was
Why's that?
not much going on, and then Ace Smith, off-duty cop, got kidnapped by the Hellions. We haven't been able to locate him yet.
Are we sure he got kidnapped by the Hellions? We're positive about that?
That's what was called
Sierra
over radio.
64 is
Oh.
23 to 60 at the power station.
That's not good. Hopefully he knows how to fight. Radio check.
There's-
Anti nipple.
Did you say nip? Grandma 040 when?
Aboard.
We're gonna be an 80 from the 60 at the power
The
station.
hell? Did we?
Freeway.
It was a maroon,
is
like
a,
dark red in color, Sultan
white
Classic.
two-door-
Have we wrote up a search warrant for their house?
And I don't think so. TLDR is though they found what they believe to be is the Sultan.
VCB.
It was registered to Reese something or other with the Hellions that had a warrant. So they got
Witherspoon.
yeah, they got him in custody and interrogation.
It shows channel 3 collapse UTL. Be on the lookout for a black gray Sequoia with a red stripe occupied 4 tons. Registered to Vivian
So I think those guys are kind of sorting it all, you know.
EMS from PD. Can I have 52s down on Dutch London, a little bit north of the barrio?
Okay. Looks like you didn't miss too many texts. This is nice. I like this.
Nice.
Oh, because I cleared them the other day. It's not good. Okay. Is anyone? Did anyone die recently? No one died. That I need to.
No.
Okay, that's good.
Arnie's kind of been a little down in the dumps, you know. I don't. He's just kind of
Right.
going through it, you know. He got a little burnout. He got frustrated with Moto unit because they kind of did him dirty. So I've been trying to encourage him, but you know he might be taking like a day or two off, you know.
Good. He should take a week.
Yeah, I told him. I
Yes.
was like, you know, that's good for your mental.
Now's the time to take the week, or the 2 days or 3 days. Now's the time to take a break. You know. Well, let me
Are you wanting to ride, or are you just
Yeah,
gonna
let's
do your
ride
own
together.
thing?
Fuck it. Unless you're doing stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
37 at Grape
Rain, go to that. I'll back you up. I gotta grab stuff.
Right on! In front of the station, brother! Beach Street!
What? What? Okay.
EMS, can you reroute
Armor
52s
vest.
to MRPD?
This is my
instead of
favorite part
Dutch
of
London?
streaming, to be honest. Stun gun.
Send for
1, 2, 3,
rerouting.
4, 5.
Continuing southbound on Palomino Freeway.
M9. Oh, my old gun's gone. My really cool white gun. 1, 2, 3.
Shark bait, he's robbing an ATM.
Continuing southbound Palomino Freeway. I'll use some 77s if available.
Moose, he's got a mountain bike. He's got a mountain bike. Moose, get a bicycle.
Continuing southbound on Palomino. They are getting the advantage of us. Bound on Olympic Freeway. Continuing westbound on Olympic Freeway. They took the turnoff. We are westbound Adams Apple Boulevard.
Moose, he's taking off on a bicycle. Oh
Oh,
my God.
God, I'm almost there.
He's trying to go towards the
Continuing
station.
westbound on Adams Apple.
Oh, I'm here. On a bike.
Right, we are north on Cayenne.
A PCP on him. He's like behind these houses.
PCP?
Behind the.
We are going through.
I said VCB. Yo.
Northbound through White Grove.
Someone's running over here on the phone with red hair.
I don't think he would have made it there
You
that
think
fast.
that's
He's
shark
on like
bait?
a. It's like a yellow freaking street bike. He's on like a bicycle, you know, a racing bicycle. Where the heck he went?
I don't know either. You think he just continued on the road? You think he's in a bush?
He went behind the businesses here, like behind the back alleys, and he like
there's
jumped
a
over
bunch
a
of
well.
bikes over
So
here.
I don't know if he went towards a little ravine or what.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh! I'm okay. Huge. Huge jump. Where the hell is this guy?
Oh,
Oh, 1060 sea view.
him.
Hello, Moose.
Hello? Is that iridescent?
It is. Hello. I haven't seen you in so long.
It's been a week.
More.
No, it hasn't. I arrested someone yesterday.
I bet I've seen you.
No, no, no. I saw you recently. I'm on my way to the carjacking. Ow, I fell. Do you see him, Rain?
Oh, I saw a ruiner leaving the area, but it wasn't him.
No, that went over on Seaview down here.
No, I know. Like I said, I saw a ruiner
there
on
you
the
are.
salt flat.
Okay, yeah, never mind. That's okay. Yeah, no, never mind. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Oh! I keep,
It was him.
I keep falling off my bike.
Their bicycle here, but the person in the ruiner, this looks like the bicycle, but the person in the ruiner wasn't that freaking gosh darn Sammy. You know?
Maybe they picked him up?
It was only one times occupied.
Trunk? If there's one thing I learned, it's always check the trunks, you know? Always check. There could be anyone in the trunks at any time, right, guys? Oh, fuck!
Oh my god.
I keep falling off my bike. So dumb.
We lost him. We'll find him again soon. Oh my god, Moose, you gotta get off that bicycle.
I keep falling off my bike. This bikes are so funny. Iridescent, what's your 20?
Pancake, 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 pancake.
What?
Purple dinosaur.
Mardi
She
Gras?
said pancake, clearly.
Okay.
Yikes. Learn to eat, Moose.
Why would you say that to me? I know how to eat.
You should come here and get some pancakes.
I don't want pancakes. We'll go
Have a
there.
crepe then.
We'll
He's
go to
calling
Purple
you
Rains.
skinny king moose.
Oh
Really
my
think
god.
so? You think I'm a skinny king? My entire diet is just protein. I haven't shit in 7 years, okay? I am not a skinny. I'm big and strong and I fight.
Oh my god.
We'll go to Purple Dinosaur.
Hello, Moon.
There's a bear
Hello.
here.
What? I'm coming. Well, I guess I have to get my gun out.
Oh my god, please don't shoot anybody.
It's a bear. What does it look like? Give me information. Comms on the bear.
Well, it's eating pancakes. I think it's wearing red. It's
Fight it.
fuzzy,
Beat its
it's
ass
brown.
right now and hold it down for me.
If you pay $500 to these people, they will take care of the bear.
No,
the bear
why would I
special,
have
if you will.
someone else take care of the bear? You guys keep comms on it.
They'll give
okay,
it to
I'm
you.
coming to
They'll
go
give
kill
it
it.
to
I'm
you.
coming with a gun. I'm shooting at the first thing I
if
see.
you have $500, they'll give it to you, so you
I'm
take
gonna
care
take
of
it by force.
Don't do that.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
She's not a terrorist. She's just she's a business person.
That's terrorism.
You're terrorism.
They're
It might
it's
be
a
a-
felon. Yeah,
It might
do
be a
what you
person.
had to do, but just verify, make sure.
I'm
They're
on
one of
my-
those fairy freaks, okay? I cannot do another lawsuit. We're so
See?
far.
No
Please.
lawsuits. You just have to pay the $500. You don't get a
23 at
lawsuit.
the
You get the
bear.
bear, so you can do whatever.
Is this him on the bike?
No, it's not. Come talk to the girl with the purple hair.
Just a member of the Hellions, which is okay.
I don't care about gangs. I'm killing bears. Where's the
Wait, a
bear?
member of the
Where's the
Hellions?
bear?
Oh my God.
One.
Where's the bear?
Oh, right here.
I'm not actually sure who has. I don't
Actually,
really know them that
Ryan, throw bear
yeah.
off the tray.
well. No,
What are you talking
male,
about? What do you
he's
mean
in a
right here?
EF400 maybe, or a Manches?
1 second.
Copy.
Pause.
Paws? What do you mean?
Pause.
They're
Pause.
claws,
I
they're
pressed
claws.
pause.
You
They're
know, like
claws.
two paws with the retracted claws.
I'm
in
taking
them.
my top off to
You got
fight.
blue, like
This
blue
is bear.
dragons or something, I think?
Wait, did you get bear claws?
What the?
No.
Hey, you gotta pay $500. It's in your
Moose is-
person now.
Moose is stealing from someone, and he took his top off.
Fighting the bear.
You break it, you buy it.
Also, if you see a Hellion female, white hair, blue eyes,
Oh my god. That poor bear.
Oh my
Oh
You're
my
beating
god.
the poor stuffing out of him.
He's just a little guy.
Rex, look away.
He has all those cute little stacks of pancakes.
Bear is taken care of.
Wait, $500.
You guys are welcome. I took care of it.
Babes, you have to pay. She's gonna sue.
I'm not gonna fucking pay to save them from a bear. Why would I do that? You pay them. Oh my god.
I will. You know what? I will pay to stop her from suing.
Why would they
Gracie.
sue me? They came up and showed me a bear. I beat the fuck out of it, punched a hole in the vending machine, and it's taken care of. They're welcome.
Harold, they're asking about donating to your tree thing. I don't know what they're talking about. Is this something sexual?
What?
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 Is Harold selling farm picks?
They keep saying he's accepting donations, or sultry like.
Like how sultry?
Well, then.
I don't know. They're very sultry. I can't do it. I can't mimic that.
I think you should try.
It's just like he's accepting donations.
Yeah, that
Like
accent-
that, but
Oh my
sultry.
god, the engine
No,
sounds
yeah, that
weird.
accent just doesn't do it. I'm sorry. I love you, Erie, but
Colin Rob is.
I said I couldn't mimic it.
No, you're right.
Hey, Moose.
Hey Rob, what's going on?
What's going on, buddy? Not much. I'm just sitting here at an intersection trying to contemplate life.
I just calling you back about your cop, your yellow emoji wearing a cop hat thinking emoji. About me being promoted to lieutenant, since I need to make sure that everyone agrees, otherwise I can't.
Everybody has to agree now? Question mark.
Yes, everyone has. I have to have it. It has to be unanimous agreement. And it's just you
Really?
and Kylie Stokes. Yes.
That's interesting. When did that become a standard? Because that's
It's always been a standard. People just do it anyways. Also, you know, look at me. God forbid I reach out and ask why you
no,
put
this is
a
great.
cop hat emoji thinking with fingers in L shape across chin.
So that emoji was just like I wanted to think about it. I wasn't putting like yes, wasn't putting no.
Who do you think is better fit for Grapeseed, me or Ramona? For Lieutenant, huh, Rob?
I'm not.
You're not. What do you mean you're not sure, Rob? You know how much we've been through.
I know Moose, and I'm not saying. Look, I've not picked sides. I want to make that clear.
Well, you need to pick a side. It's either yes or no. Otherwise, I can't. Otherwise, I have to convince you, or I could get. I just had. It's you and Kylie Stokes, and God forbid I'm not convincing Kylie Stokes. She hates me for no reason.
Well, I'm not. You don't have to convince me because I didn't vote necessarily. I just put like a think emoji.
You've got to vote, Rob. You've got to vote.
I have to vote.
The sheriff and Harold said that everyone has to agree.
Okay, interesting.
And I don't make me dress up like a little Mormon and drive around to all the commanding officers and present them why I should be lieutenant.
I don't
because I don't know why anyways. I don't know why I would do that.
Look, my problem wasn't with you necessarily. My problem was with DPS, and it remains with DPS that nobody sets a base standard of what they're expecting from ranks.
Yeah.
I've tried and tried and tried, including today 3 times, and you know, I keep getting the same response, which is nobody wants to write a base standard or give me a definitive answer.
Well, we do have a base standard. It's just the sub-departments muddied that a lot when each department justified why their ranking structure was special and cohesive to their own department, which I agree. I think I also, look, remember when I was lieutenant for that month or whatever, and I organized like 3 meetings, and then everyone at the end of them just didn't do it. Doesn't help, you know. We gotta, it's kind of like a high command has to deal with it, because every time we push for stuff, a lot of the times other sergeants and or whatever and lieutenants will be like, okay, cool, well, like, I'm not gonna write this down.
But the base standard is opinionated.
Yeah.
It's not like everybody agreed upon it. Everybody has a different opinion of what the base standard is, which is my problem with this.
Yeah, I agree.
And I cannot, for the love of God, convince anybody to set just a very basic standard of what they would like to see from these sergeants, lieutenants.
Well, they have a base standard and they expect them. They just don't follow them, and then they complain about it instead. You know how many times Joe has complained?
Let me
about
ask
everything?
you, where is the DPS base standard?
I'm pretty sure it's written down that lieutenants are
It is.
expected to oversee the command within a shift, as well as making sure that the second in command of their department,
That is wrote down in LSSD. That is not wrote down for DPS.
Oh, well.
So this is where I have a problem that LSPD has a bit different base standard. Rangers have a different base standard. I just want to have across the board base standard that isn't opinionated, because I feel like that's not. I don't feel like that's right. I don't feel like anybody can say that they will never let a bias or some type of thing affect their opinion. But if we all collectively agreed and had it wrote down some very, very basic base standards,
yeah, it's
then nobody
supposed to
could.
be. Let's. You know what? If I do get lieutenant, that'll be the first thing I push for.
Buddy, I am, and I just spent 4 hours going back and forth, and I basically just get told that there is a base standard. It's just not wrote down, and that.
Why don't you just write it
I'm wrong.
down and then send it to to Reddy?
The problem is, it is wrote down. We just couldn't get anybody to vote and say, yeah, this is the standard.
I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna fix this. I'm a doer, Rob. Here's the thing.
Booth.
I can do things you can't. I'm a
There-
fucking sicko.
but if you go
People,
saying,
I'm
"Oh-"
unrelenting. I'm unrelenting. I'm gonna fucking step on their necks until they
If you
write
go
something
saying,
down.
here's the problem. You're gonna go saying this, and then they're like, oh, well, Rob's just fucking dooming, and Rob's this and that.
What? No, they're not.
Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
Joe
When
says it
they-
to my face
When
all
they
the time.
when they doom, I'm gonna say, I'll say, Joe, you're the biggest fucking doomer in this police department. Shut up. I say it to him all the time.
Well, and then there was also nobody would collectively agree on a time or a activity agreement. You know, because it felt like I told them it's not fair for one department to have an activity standard of this and then another department have
Activity is fine depending on departments. That's what makes certain departments really good for part-timers and others that aren't. I personally disagree with that. They need to be uniform because some departments are like, they haven't been on duty for 3 weeks, fire them. And then Grapeseed's like, I haven't seen you in 9 months. Just happy to see you around, even if it's once or twice
Okay,
every
sure,
3 months.
but then okay, but I had this conversation with Joe just now, and he's like, so you want to promote Tyler Hayabusa because when he's around, he does really good work, and he's a good fucking cop.
Oh,
Said, yep.
activity for like command and stuff?
Yes, for command.
Oh, yeah, that should be a thing.
Okay,
They're like way worse.
right,
They're like way worse
but
than
nobody
we
would
are.
collectively agree.
Yeah,
What do you mean they're way worse?
I
than
don't
you
know
are?
if nobody would agree. I just
fucking
think it's one of
co-op.
those things that people.
I'm telling you, they
are,
didn't because I brought
What
it
do you
up.
mean they're way
No,
worse
I'm just
than you
saying, like,
are? You are going so
They
fast.
ran another light. I was speeding 'cause
That's
they
like
were
a-
speeding.
That doesn't. 2 rungs don't make a right. Let me try.
You can't have one apple be okay and not the other. That's
I
not
mean,
fair.
okay, so but like on one end, if you have 2 sergeants, one of them's around all the time, and they do fine work, and then the second one is not around as much. They're around maybe like once a week. But when they come around, they're fucking
guys see
awesome.
how fast you're going?
And they fit the
best
role,
friends.
right? I
we're
think
just best friends.
it's
We're
hard
riding
because,
together.
people's schedules
I saw a
change,
picture going
life
I
happens.
agree.
I don't know how fast I was going.
But
62 and you
if
ran
we're gonna set
so
the standard for
many
one
lanes.
person, we have to
Wait,
set the
how
standard
fast
for
is
all
Haley?
people.
62?
Yeah.
I agree, but I also
It-
think there are special cases, and I think it's
See,
fine to have
that's-
special cases. I think it's absolutely okay as
I
long as the
create-
special case fits the standard, right? But yeah, I agree with you. I'm just also adding
Yeah,
on like
good. You know,
I agree with you, but it's a bias, and you can't have those.
Yeah, you
'Cause
can.
then, okay, but then that's not fair for the other people who we say, hey, you're not active enough. You do great work. You do this, but then you're not great. You don't. For example, Bill Raptor hasn't been around since November of last year.
I get a really bad cramp.
Like-
I got
Is
a
Bill
really
Raptor a
bad cramp. I
sergeant?
wasn't trying to
Yep.
run away from there.
Okay.
Yeah, but
This is
what the
crazy.
hell?
Yeah,
No one
but-
should.
and I
What
stand
I
on it,
agree
or
he should be
stand on it,
demoted,
right? You're supposed to
but
stand
also,
on it.
he's not around, so it's just a
God.
name on a fucking document. So like it doesn't really.
Yeah, but that name on the document is
Okay.
perception for
Okay.
everybody. That's the standard that people see, and
Sorry,
they're like, oh,
I
that's
got a leg
okay.
cramp.
Do they
And
know?
it, well, yes, yes, they do. Nobody
I don't
looks
know
at
if
what
that's
the
the way to go
smaller
about
ranks
it. I think
think.
you're just
Everybody
right.
just looks at what the bigger ranks think.
Do they even know who Bill Raptor is though? The guy was around
It doesn't, but the case is the same. Joe just said to me that
What, man?
in a meeting, he said that
Oh, God.
Come on.
why
Man, what?
he said we should have some type of
What?
activity standard, right? And I said okay,
Okay, just
but until we implement that, why would I not implement
warrant
Tyler,
off your
or why would I
arrest
not
for,
promote Tyler when you guys
With
have
Bill.
uh,
Yes. So you guys
Bill,
finally found
Dallas,
one, huh?
and several others who, when they come around, they may be great, but they're not that active.
I agree. No, I
What do you mean I don't
agree.
have a
And
driver's
he got mad at me
license?
because I said I'm just going to promote Tyler
As of what?
because
As of
that's
fucking
okay.
yes-
That you guys are
This is
setting
such-
the
this is a
example, so
horrible
I'm
day.
going to follow the example
This is
since
a
nobody wants to
horrible
agree
day.
on
That's
a
a huge big
standard.
dick move, Reb. I
This is
I
a
respect
horrible
that. I
day.
like that. That's how you get things changed around here. If he
What
hates it
even
enough,
is
they'll
today?
implement it.
Is anybody else?
Well.
That's politics, baby. I agree with you.
Fine,
Using
whatever. Yeah,
that as
whatever,
the
man. That's fine.
example, I
That's-
think absolutely it should be. And I think understanding that there can be special cases is different than
You know what?
having people
I could treat this
completely
Kalahari
inactive.
however the fuck I want because it's mine now. You
Yeah,
guys
for,
traded
you know,
an egg
like
for it.
I just demoted a bunch of people because they weren't around and they haven't been around, right?
Yeah.
But why should I lead by example if nobody's gonna follow by example?
My leg.
Well, that's like kind of the beauty between your own department, right?
I mean, besides, I feel like you guys should be
it's a happy
sweating even
medium
more because
between
someone's willing
what's
to
the
pay like
culture
100K
and
for that egg right now.
The outlines of your department versus the DPS as a whole, and I think
I don't know. I mean, why would
it's definitely in one direction, and it's not completely fair like you're saying right now. But I do think it can swing a little more.
Dragon egg.
We can do a
Right.
little bit more regulating, you know.
But they're pushing for unification across the board
Whatever,
with
man,
these
whatever,
ranks,
man.
right? So
Yeah.
that's where I'm putting my foot down, but then I'm also the bad guy, and
We'll
you know,
slow it down, okay?
the
We'll
guy
slow it
who's
down.
wrong. But
Yeah.
I feel like
You're
I'm
not.
thinking
Yes, you are.
more clearly, asking for some very basic base standards, but I can't get people to agree. For example, what's wrote down is lieutenants. Time requirement. As a command member, there is an expectation of activity fulfilling responsibilities of the position. Should show presence a couple times a week. If a lieutenant goes on extended LOA, they may be removed from the position until they act again. Rank expectations. Manage supervisors and command shifts. Possibly second commanded departments or highly involved in certification/units. That's what Harold has wrote down for expectations of that rank.
Yeah.
And I could. So, I just don't know why we all can't, as a DPS, because let's be real. The expectation from Rangers to troopers to LSSC to LSPD is all very different.
Yeah, it's factual. It also comes with a lack of Ty really doing much with what his upper ranks were and things. Look, I agree with what you're saying. I mean, I can push for it, but I can only push for it, you know, if I'm a part of that conversation. I am unfortunately one of those people that people look at me and treat me like I am a higher rank than I am. But I've done a lot. I've been here since the very beginning of this PD, right? I've seen how the ranks were. I've seen how we operated with just a few sergeants per shift. I've seen with just one lieutenant with Metzger. You know, I've seen the rank bloat. I've seen it dialed down a bit. And I've seen the good and the bad of sub-departments. And at a certain point, there are certain things that may be issues at the time, but when you look at a grand scheme of like down the line, there are certain things that just fuck it, right? Especially right now, there's a lot of people, you know, taking LOAs. There's a lot of people that, but also just rewarding them when they do come back, because when you have these really good people, sometimes all it takes is that demotion, even though they're inactive, for them to just not fucking come back around again. Granted, do we want people like that in the police department? I don't know. That's up for people like that.
No.
You know, right? Well, some people, you know, some people say no. Some people are like, you know what? I get it. So I'm on the fence. I understand with like, okay, if you can't take getting demoted because you're not around, and you have a leadership position, fuck it, come back and earn it. Because I've had to do that multiple times.
I think you should have to do that,
but,
you know? 'Cause
but also there are people that's like, you know what? No one else is better fit for the job. They've been an integral part. Dallas, for an example, day one Grebe Seed, right? Integral part to the culture of the department. When they are around, everyone knows that they are a sergeant. They respect them as a sergeant. They do sergeant duties when they are around. Granted, they're not around all the time, and while I would agree with them maybe being demoted, I understand why they're not. Does that make sense? Do I think
I'm on the same fence, but we collectively as a team have to agree what the standard is.
Yeah, I agree.
I am okay with both options. However, we have to agree to an option, and we have to enforce that.
Yeah, you're right. It could be as easy as literally just like, hey, if you're a command member, you have to, you know, just at least let us know of an LOA for the inactivity, for, you know, kind of thing. And after this amount of time, your rank's going to be gone, but you can always earn it back, kind of thing. Like,
and I think that should just
straight
be
up written down. Like, hey, if you're gone for 60 days straight, like, or if you're gone for 60 days.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Moose. They don't want to write it down.
You're telling me, man. I had that whole meeting about sub-departments. You remember that?
Oh God,
I
honestly try to erase command meetings because they annoy me so much.
You're telling me, man. I'm a fucking. I try to get shit done. I'm a big stop complaining, just do it guy. And I almost pulled my hair out going for 3 hours about what we're doing at sub-departments, how active they should be, how many units before we start shutting them down, the process in which, and then at the end, someone saying, I don't think we should write this down. I think this should just be case by case. And I wanted to say I quit. I should have. That would have been so cool.
It would have been a good
That would
power
have been cool.
play.
I should have said I quit. Anyways.
Look, I get not wanting to write stuff down, but there's certain things, like I think just expectations DPS wide of what a rank is and what it does is fair, you know?
You're right. I forgot that we don't have like a general DPS per rank written down
Yes.
expectation. I'll do that.
Let's
I'll push for it. Honestly,
let's say, pick a random ranger sergeant and compare it to
I don't know any of them.
compare it to Corporal Fox.
Yeah. Do
You
I
know?
have to speak?
And
Do
I
have
don't.
to-
No, I just, I don't mean that in any disrespectful way, because she has her own needs for her own departments, and her sergeants are unique to her department because they specialize in animal shit, right?
But they at least should be doing a baseline of the same shit. Yeah.
But there should be a bare baseline for DPS and what we expect.
Has Harold or anyone ever told you about maple mode?
No, I talked to Harold and Joe, and I explained the same thing to them 20 times, 20 different ways. And they just kept telling me that that's what was said, when in fact it was not what was said.
Yeah, the outline of maple mode, what it was, is, I didn't make this, I'm just repeating, is that too many of the sergeants are fucking boring, halfway decent cops, usually not even one or the other. And a lot of them are, don't get me wrong, it's changing a lot now, but the idea is that a sergeant should be somewhat inspirational and at least be able to rally troops beneath them, whether it be for standard patrol or for a specific type of police work, right? A sergeant that specifies in, detective work is great. A sergeant that specifies in, like, gang stuff or, whatever it is, or just general patrol, that's not really a thing anymore. It used to be with, like, Caruso, right? Like, when Caruso was sergeant and lieutenant, holy fuck, he could get people out on the streets, but you got to have people that when they see them patrolling or doing something, they can aspire to be like that or see how it's done. That isn't the case for a lot of them, and I think writing that down would be very good. I'll say this: if we get enough people for it, it'll be good. But did you do like a draft of writing it all down? The expectations?
Harold has it already wrote down.
Harold has it? I'm going to push for Harold to just get it implemented.
Well.
I'm just going to pester it.
Good luck. Toretti's not. Toretti's
I'll-
pushing against it. Being wrote down, kind of.
Nah, I'll try. I'm on your look, Rob. I respect you. I've known you since you were a cadet. I like to think we've got a good rapport. So I think you've got a good idea in whether or not it's exactly what you're trying to propose or not. There has to be some wiggle room for it.
I'm all about compromise.
Yeah.
It's just
something's got to be written down.
I've told
Something's
them.
got to be uniform.
I told
I
them,
feel that.
like, I don't care a fuck how we do it. We just need to write it down and enforce the expectation that we're setting. That's it.
Otherwise, people
That's all I
complain
care
like,
about.
"Oh, these dog shit sergeants, all these dog shit commanders." Or, yeah, I got it.
Well, that and it's opinionated, right? Because
Yeah.
4 LSSD sergeants or 4 LSSD command members may say their LSSD's corporal's doing great, right? And then the LSPD and SHP and Rangers may all
I think he
disagree.
needs to not care.
But that's because it's set up as an opinion of what they're doing versus wrote down of what they're doing. That's my problem.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I gotta patrol with Rain because I've been sitting on the phone next to him forever, and he's just driving around. So,
I'll talk to Harold about this vote thing and get that sorted. So,
Rob, if I've got to butter you up, I'll do it. And
I don't need buttered up, man. I just need people
hey,
to.
you might not need it, but you might want it.
You know what I
Everyone
want?
loves being buttered up, Rob.
I want people just to take action and not talk in circles.
That's my whole thing.
But I can't get it to get people to do it.
You're never gonna net people to get. Rob, I'm gonna tell you right now. It's never gonna happen. People love
Well,
sitting
then
in circles and
DPS will
complaining.
fail. DPS will fail then.
No, certain things get done, but people love standing and attacking in circles. They fucking love that shit.
Okay, that's fine. But when we have a command meeting, you know, we should be
God,
accomplishing
they're
things.
so bad. They're so bad.
We should accomplish something, you know. And the only thing we accomplished after 2.5 hours, or maybe it was an hour and a half, 45 minutes, was evaluate your people, and we're gonna talk next week.
All right. I'll see what I can do. There's a car speeding, so we're gonna catch up to him.
Leave my name out of it, but good luck.
I'm not gonna talk about you. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna talk about him.
God bless.
All right. God bless, Rev. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. You had to hear that.
Did you just get out of a traffic stop?
Yeah.
And then you immediately speed
and
out?
you're driving like
I was
that.
barely speeding. Hold on, Mossberg. I'm being yelled at by
like
goddamn Grapeseed.
And you have no license plate on?
Oh, look, cut me some slack, man.
My
Ain't
God.
y'all got farms to protect or something?
No, they're
Why aren't
safe. They're safe right
Why aren't you helping out your boy, Javier? I thought you were
I'm trying to grab some food, but it's taking 20 minutes because I keep getting pulled over.
Well, that sounds like a you problem. Why don't you get a
Well,
license plate on your
fuck
car
you,
and
man.
drive the speed limit?
Don't say
Fuck
that to
you.
Hey, don't say that to Rain. Take that back right now.
No, I won't take it back.
Take it back.
I can make it
No.
take longer by pulling you over.
Don't-
and
Don't
then
do
having
it.
Say you're
your
sorry
car
right
impounded
now.
Oh,
and have you walk to get food.
I apologize that you.
What? That's it. That's it.
I'm in another fucking traffic stop.
You are not sorry that I'm a bitch.
Vehicle off, window
Yeah, I'll call you
down.
back.
Hi. You are not sorry that I'm a bitch.
I wasn't even talking to your bitch ass, but you a bitch too.
You're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
You're a bitch. That's it. Come on, hop out. Hop out the whip.
What?
Hop out the whip.
How about the car?
You want to talk
sir?
shit? You better fucking stick up, huh? Take that top off, huh? Let's just duke
Well, you want
it out
this?
here like men, all right? You
You want
fucking
this?
beat my ass, no ticket. You get to walk free, all right, huh?
All right, let's do it.
You know how that shit is. What?
Come here, sucker.
Ah, fuck, you're a sucker. Ooh, fuck, ah.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's not fair. We both got
Double
BDs.
punch.
We both got
You little
BDs.
fucking bitch.
Ah, you're a
Stand
bitch.
up.
You're a fucking
You
bitch.
bitch.
You stand up. You-
As far as I'm concerned, I'm free to go.
Take that.
Hey, what the hell? Yeah, I'll
Moosey.
stand those.
Moosey, okay?
Dude,
Grapeseed? Yeah, whatever.
Moose.
Moose,
Yeah, pick yourself up, Moose.
get up. Get up. This is embarrassing, Moose. Get
Help
up.
me up.
Get
He's got
up,
hands.
Moose.
He's got
And I'm
hands.
gone. And
He's
I'm
got
gone.
fucking
While you're
hands.
down like a
Moose.
little chump.
He's got fucking hands. Ah, fuck.
This is
I let him win.
embarrassing, Moose.
Why'd you do that? I was gonna impound his car.
It's fine. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, you really got him, Moose. You really got him.
He's got hands. Fuck. Sorry you guys had to see that. See what I'm bare, dude. Well, shit.
Fox gets here. We're continuing eastbound Innocence, passing by the car wash.
he's got fucking hands, man.
Dispatch, can you
One's
get
bailing on foot, one's bailing on foot, two's bailing on foot, two's bailing on foot.
Harold,
Since detained and ID'd, three's bailing.
Ow!
I talked to Rob about how why he reacted with a cop, a emoji with a cop hat thinking emoji.
How'd it go?
He just went on and on about expectations for rank and that nothing's written down. And
Oh, you got him at a really bad time. Not gonna lie.
What does it have to
Yeah.
do with me? He couldn't answer it. He couldn't answer it.
Yeah, it's a hard thing. The new chief's trying to do a restructure, you know?
What?
Hey, Harold.
I scared.
Like really?
Moose? Not Moose, sorry. Harold, did you tell Selena and Loki
No plate.
that I told you to message me?
Last seen in labor
Oh.
place.
I didn't tell them anything.
Okay.
Labor place. Where the hell are they?
Okay.
What to attack?
Labor places over
Because
in
they
the
both
South
messaged
Shambles
me and
area.
were like, is there any other reason why you went 42, Skylar? And I was like, what? No, I was
I think
suspended.
it is. Maybe I'm
Yeah, I
stupid.
suspended you. Did you do that thing that I told you to do?
Yeah, I did that thing.
What was it?
I cleaned up the garage pen.
Yes. Come back, Lord.
Thank you. How much money have you made in donations, Harold?
Possibly sending.
There's some. Oh, iridescent sent a voicemail.
Hello, Harold. I'm just calling to let you know that Harold paid for the bear. All right, bye.
Ow.
I think Labor Place is over here. Where the fuck is Labor Place?
$11,000.
Oh
It's
shit.
behind us. It's by the refinery.
Yeah, right?
What did we get sued for $11,000 for?
No, we didn't get sued for $11,000.
Oh.
So it's fixing in the oil field. Again, it's a minivan,
Harold,
like a
us
blue
people sending
steel.
money and people are sending him money.
$13,000.
Now one time's
Holy
occupied.
shit.
People are sending him money?
I can start doing what I used to do is I would confiscate drug money off of people that were selling drugs and I would just deposit it straight into the police account.
Oh my god, that's so correct.
It's really not. That's what we do anyways. It's just one extra step.
What's going on with the passengers?
Because when we seize money, it goes into evidence, and then
we identified them, we cut them loose.
Command
they weren't really
is supposed to
doing
go
anything.
through those
It was Glenn
reports
Armstrong
and
Jr. the third, Blondie Lee,
drop that money
and,
back into the police budget.
Eileen Miller, yeah.
Or did we make sure they didn't have warrants and stuff?
They didn't have warrants. Motor 1's in a 1080.
Could you believe what Rob said?
Victor L.
He didn't even answer my question. How did he?
No, he
the
didn't. He
Sammy Shark thing
deflected.
was stolen
You
too.
got deflected
I'm gonna say
hardcore.
I got deflected.
I'm gonna say it.
Huh.
I think the activity thing is stupid.
I think it's
Like,
dumb. I also think that the PD is really not in that bad of a place. People are just trying to find issues.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
think so either. Like, honestly, it's kind of annoying, right? Because, you know, people go through, like, you know, spikes and whatnot, right? For example, right? Like, I went on a 1 month LOA.
Yep.
You know, like, could you imagine? Like, I came back and they were like, "Oh, we fired you for inactivity." I would have lost my
Hey,
shit.
you know who didn't give a fuck about your LOA? Us. We're just happy to see you back.
What I will say, if
Literally.
it gets like a certain
If you have a
fucking radio, if you're gone for like many months though, if something has to be done.
I would say if you're corporal or below, or senior or below, maybe corporal, maybe I could see, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about sergeants,
But sergeants and
lieutenants.
stuff, I could see inactivity for like command and stuff. But other than that,
That's what I'm saying.
Gosh, people like to fire based off of inactivity, and I'm like, gosh, you know, just
Yeah, I don't
leave him
think
on
you
the
do that.
roster. It doesn't.
I'm
it's just-
talking specifically
Yeah.
about sergeants, lieutenants, captains. You
agree
know,
with
they're gone
Rob
for
that-
months at a time.
I agree with Rob that you know, because I lost my lieutenant when I went LOA. I've lost my sergeant when I was LOA before, or just even like a couple weeks, like you know.
Yeah. If you're going to be gone a long time, you know, as a command or high command, at least communicate. If you're in communication with high command, like, hey, I'm still going to be gone for X amount of time, then maybe it's fine. But if you just fall off the face of the earth for 6 months, you know, 4 months, whatever, you know, somebody's got to step into that role because you're not actively leading.
Yeah. The thing for
I
me,
just think like for the lower ranks, right? Like the
Yeah, it
low
doesn't
sergeant,
matter.
yeah, it doesn't.
I think it's kind of like, why are we firing people for inactivity? You know, like it makes no sense.
I'm
It
always
doesn't
so
change
against it.
anything. It's not like we have like a certain amount of numbers that we can hire to the PD, right?
Yeah.
Like it actually doesn't matter.
I always tell
Like,
people
let
it's a
them
name
live.
on a spreadsheet, and it makes people feel stupid when I say that, so I say it more. Oh, you want to
Yeah.
get rid of
Yeah.
that line on that spreadsheet? It's just like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, agreed.
It's all good. I think people, it's a bit of a lull in police work right now. Things are a bit slower, and people are trying to find ways to, like, granted, nothing's perfect, right?
Create
Yeah.
something
Are
out
there-
of nothing.
Are there bad sergeants? Yeah. Is anything gonna happen about
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Probably not. Should, like, people talk about, bring it up? Yeah, but, like, you know, I think in any police department, there's going to be contingent or not contingent, you know.
There's
issues.
always going to be issues.
And I'm not gonna lie, we don't have a lot of people like to talk about how bad sub departments are, and then whenever I lay it out for people, it's like, oh, okay, so what's the issue? Like, what?
I have always said with sub departments, it brings morale, right? It gives people a sense of belonging and like they fit somewhere, right? Like the DPPD, like at least 2 of them came to me when they heard like DPD Mike, Jesus Christ, might get shut down, and they were like, I don't know where to go. Like the closest place is Grapeseed. I don't want to go to Metro because I don't really feel like I fit in there.
When
you know,
DPPD
which is kind of like
shut down?
Apparently Toretti said in the LSPD only meeting that he was shutting DPPD down.
Oh, he wants to shut down all the sub department. Here's the thing, though. All those people will still just be a part of the same department. Like it's. I've been a part of so many of these meetings, and we've talked about it so much. Look, if Grapeseed had to shut down, you know, it would suck, but it would still all be the same people in LSSD.
We would just work out of the hangar.
But like, that's the thing. Like, I don't want that. Like, that's why people. So one of the issues with sub departments is we don't have like one. You guys, were you hired back when we just all operated out of one department? Just Vinewood?
Yeah, I've heard all of
the Scoochie PD?
I mean, I was there. I mean, I was like as P.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I saw it.
We lack camaraderie in our department. In DPS, we don't have camaraderie. Everyone's fucking snaking against each other at all times, and we used to have a camaraderie that we don't have anymore. And a lot of that comes from tribalism within other departments, whether intentional or not intentional, right? So you know, you have one benefit of closing down sub-departments would just be, hey, everyone operates, like, everyone sees each other. Everyone, you go into a lively police department, there's stuff going on.
Can I provide an opinion on that?
Yeah.
I don't think the sub-department is what's causing that. I think you've had, the turmoil that arose was LSPD recently, and it's because honestly, their people were just straight up being jerk-offs. They were rude in how they were speaking to folks. They were rude on scenes, and it caused people to not want to be a part of it.
I'm gonna say it.
Hang on, pull that car over. They just ran a red light, and that bike's.
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Interdepartmental conflict is good and needed.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, that guy ran that red light, and that bike's following. This is something sketchy, I feel like. Who's this car come back to?
Bree McNabb.
Let's try and get him out of the car and smell him or
1038, westbound Carson Ave, nearest cross 4 and Drive.
Hello.
Being occupied one.
Hello.
I'm gonna cross. Don't run me over. I'm gonna cross to this side.
Yeah, no worries.
Hi, I'm Most Maple. How are you today?
Doing all right. How you doing?
Good, good. We got you pulled on over there because you ran that red light at the intersection over off turning onto Strawberry here, going south. You got any driver's license on you by chance?
Yes, I do, and this is gonna be registered to my friend Bree McNabb.
Oh,
she should have it on her stuff that I'm allowed to drive it.
Okay, no worries. Just go ahead and toss that through the window there, and I'll take a look.
Yep, there's my license and the registration.
Thank you, Dakota. All right, perfect. Where you headed today?
I was going to sanitation to help my friends out with their job.
Oh, nice. Or are they? You guys got like a big group going over there right now or something?
Yeah, they're all employed there, so they got a whole bunch of stuff in the machine and just need somewhere to put it all.
All right. You can grab that back out through the window. Let me just go ahead and run your information real quick. Give 1 second. You don't have any warrants or anything, right?
No, I don't believe so.
Right.
I shouldn't.
Let me just double check.
Hello. Nice to meet you, Dakota. Nice to meet you. Dakota.
Huh.
Valentino Black.
All right, yeah, it does say that you can drive that stuff on there. All right, well, you're not transporting anything like illegal or anything to the sanitation. We've had some stuff happen lately where people were dropping off like illegal stuff over at the sanitation group.
Not that I'm aware of. I've just transporting it for them because they got there and realized there's a bunch of stuff in the machine they can't carry it in their pockets.
And
Would you mind if we searched the trunk?
I mean, I would feel more comfortable asking the owner of the vehicle because I genuinely have no idea. I mean, I can. You guys could call her if you want. She should be available.
I'll call her really quick. Second. I don't like that she did that. I was doing something. All right, you can go ahead and speak to my colleagues for a second. I'm just gonna give him a quick call.
Yep, no worries.
Hey, hello, this is Bree.
Hey, Bree, this is Moose Bample with Grapeseed. How you doing?
I'm all right, and you?
Good, good. So nothing crazy. You're not in any trouble or anything. But we got Dakota pulled over here driving the van over to sanitation.
Okay.
We've had a couple people within the last few days actually taking a bunch of drugs over to sanitation. I don't think that it would be, but I just wanted to see if you would possibly consent to us checking the trunk, because Dakota said she wanted us to talk to you about it. Just to make sure.
So Dakota uses he, him pronouns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted to see if we could call you. Is that all right?
Yeah. So if I decline, what happens?
Nothing.
Okay. I will be declining at this time.
All right, no worries. I
Okay.
appreciate it. Just wanted to check. I thought it'd be more courteous to just call you over anything.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah.
And thanks for getting their name in there too.
Yeah, no problem.
To be able to drive it. All right, Bree, I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, okay? Just be safe.
Yeah,
There's a
you
lot
too.
of drug shit going on over towards the sanitation.
Oh shit.
area,
Okay.
All right.
Well, I appreciate you letting me know.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
All right, Dakota, you're going to be free to go, okay? I'm just going to give you a warning at the time. Just be real careful, okay? With the sanitation stuff, there's a lot of people around here in the south side. I don't know if they're paying people to do this or not, but just keep a lookout. I trust you guys, okay?
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah, you too. You guys stay safe.
Bye-bye. I don't like the...
Dispatch, program at 1330 and code 4 warning issued to back in service.
They're definitely doing something suspicious.
I think there's like a union for sanitation, right? They do like they have like a big group.
Yeah, they have like a union for it. There's a business tied to it.
I wonder how that's operating. Okay, so what I'm saying has nothing to do with interdepartmental conflict. It has to do with just our police force just isn't unified at all.
I'll try. Yeah, I agree with you. We started like the other day. Deontay Jackson, who's part of LSPD, in Shift 1, did like a big bad thing, and I was like talking to Harold. And I said to Harold, "Listen, I don't really give a fuck that he's LSPD. I'm gonna deal with it. You know, like he's Shift 1, I'm a Shift 1 corporal. I don't care." Yeah. And he agreed. He was like, "Yeah, I don't know why this keeps happening. That people are like, not my department, not my problem."
That's not how it's supposed to work.
I'm on strong belief that we all do the same, like, you know, we're all here to do the same thing. We just wear different uniforms, you know? So it's kind of like...
Yeah. I do that all the time, you know? I take
The biggest thing is basically like, okay, when our PD was at its best, like absolute best, what was going on, right? We had Grapeseed as the only sub-department, which was, you know, fine. Even right before that, it was still really fucking good. We had a unified, like, front of everyone operating at a police department, pretty much. Everyone would see each other's faces. Our meetings were bigger. There wasn't this, oh, this person's having this thing. There was no, like, differentiation of how they police in a way that stops others from interacting with each other within the same police force. You know, these aren't things that are perfect, right? These are just, like... These are downsides of having sub-departments, which are generally more good than bad. Do I think there were too many at one point? Yes. Do I think having Grapeseed and DPPD is bad for the, you know, police department? No. I think Grapeseed and DPPD are the two best things to happen out of this police department, to be honest.
Yeah.
LSPD dropped the ball. Sandy's in a really stable place. All in all, it's not that bad. It's just, I would like to see more unification, less internal fighting and fucking like internal, how do I put it, like festering and eating away, just people like looking for problems.
I agree.
I miss Let's Go Police, you know.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying is that, you know, when LSPD went downhill, that's when all of that changed because you had, then you just had LSSD and Grapeseed carrying the torch, and LSPD lost all their morale. They didn't have any leadership around, and when the leadership was around, they were kind of ruled. So those and
they had leadership around though. They just sucked. Like the people,
right.
like
Well, that's what I'm
the
saying.
lower ranks sucked. You had Tory, you had Ty, you had Gamble at the time, which I think was a good leader. You had Jeff, great LSPD. You know.
Yeah, Jeff is great. Yeah, no, Jeff is great.
Like they've never had an issue with leadership.
But
it's just
no, but they have they have because those people.
Shift 1 LSPD is horrible.
Those people weren't out on like I only know Shift 2. My experience was when those people were around in leadership, they weren't out like actively pump. They didn't have any patrol sergeants. They weren't actively out there pumping people up, giving attaboys. When they're criticizing people, they were super mean about it.
Yeah.
They act like their shit don't stink. You know, they weren't out there like you know all the stories I hear about Caruso. Is the reason he's a good patrol sergeant and lieutenant is because he's out there actively helping and he's in, you know, the whole picture of like a leader versus a boss, you know. A boss is someone who's on the carriage and all the peons are carrying the carriage for him, where a leader's pulling it along with them. That's what LSPD needs. They need someone in the trenches with them every day, pumping them up.
I think you're right on the mark. I told Ty this. His biggest mistake was not patrolling his chief. The guy made chief because he was I don't know if you guys ever patroled with Ty. I know, but he made it because he did a lot on patrol. You know, he started the intelligence briefs, like almost all of them.
Before he was chief, he did a lot of that, and then all of a sudden he just changed.
Yeah, he stopped, and it made people not like him too because he kind of switched up on people. So, you know, he fucked up big time. Ty dropped the ball big time with that. The do not disturb call sign just hanging out with Sloan and Quimbley. That fucking sucked.
I mean, just look at it, right? So you had Ty and Sloan always hanging out, not talking to anyone, and when they did, it was rude. And then you had Tori that started to slide into that stuff, and I love Tori to death, but she started getting somewhat that way. Maddox was kind of going in and out of his, you know, when he gets angry, during shift 2. You know, it was like just all the things all at once. Oh my god. You know, so all those things combined. Right. This is the time for it to get better, you know, and be positive.
I do think a restructure would cause more harm than good, but I do think that there would be pros to it. Do I want Greepsy to shut down? No. But do I also understand that change is good, you know? People that aren't willing to accept change.
Needed.
Yeah, a whole restructure is not needed. A whole restructure would be the byproduct of a bunch of people complaining so much to not look and realize how bad it really isn't. Let's go to that.
Yeah.
The 1090?
Yeah, let's go do that. Is Toretti more active? Like, is he around every day?
He was around today for a little while. He did a meeting and what have you.
I'll text him. I'll say congrats.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that the problem with LSPD is like when they, you know, are like, oh, you know, LSPD, we're not doing well. Let's, you know, go change the name of LSPD Central.
That was dumb.
And change the call signs, and then we'll be fine. Because we've done it 3 times now, and I called it before it was about to happen. I said to Harold, "You watch, Harold. They'll change their call signs and call it a day."
Yeah.
And they did.
Calling it Metro was really bad. That was so dumb. That's such a that's a stinky one.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Everyone's on a bit of a slump right now, so it's hard to want to make changes.
139523 at the 1090.
Looks like
pink and color car on scene. It's going to be a 4-door pink and color car. There's going to be, looks like 2 people inside with 1 hostage on the ground. We're going to make contact. Stand by.
They do have weapons, and people are also wearing little pink funny doll masks. Don't like it. Is this a Sultan? I think this is a Sultan, right?
3 inside.
Yeah, it's a Sultan, not a classic, just a regular one.
Okay, so no Buffalo.
Hello. I'm just.
No Buffalo.
Do you need backup on that?
Hostage.
Yes, please. Skylar is communicating. We'll take.
Terminate channel 4 then.
10-4, channel 4.
Fox, they need backup at the 90 if we just want to break off.
If you want to break off, do they need 1 or 2 units?
1 unit will be fine. Actually,
10-4, I'll stay on Sammy.
one person stand back. It's a Sultan. It's fine. One person will stay back and two will chase, and then we'll attach as parallel. How about that?
Lima 2823 at the store route break. Are you guys on a ready channel? This is an 80
Yeah,
channel.
I said I was going back. I didn't mean that. This
Oh,
was
I thought you said go to channel 4.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, should we not be on channel 4?
Yeah. Dispatch, can we get a channel for this 1090?
Channel 5's available.
Channel 3 is also available.
Channel 3.
Channel 3 for the 90.
Thanks for answering my call, piss boy.
We have two illusions here.
Are you sorry? You're scene lead. You call it.
That's fine. We just.
Sorry,
Channel
Skylar.
3.
Channel 3, Skylar. Channel 3 now.
Radio check.
Bento.
Be advised,
Yeah, where's
that's a
your badge,
prosecutor
Skylar?
inside. They want free passage, and then they also want Rain to sing "Arrest Me" but make it sexy.
Oh my god.
What is that? What is that?
It's a song.
We have one more unit on their way.
A firm.
You've got it, Rain. I believe in you.
Do we have any affiliation? Is this documented? And do we have pictures of the people robbing them by chance?
I took pictures of the suspects. There's 3 suspects inside. The female with the anime mask is the one robbing the till.
Is the vehicle documented? Got a plate on it?
I have
or
not
is it-
documented. I
Lima
have not.
28
Somebody.
documented vehicle.
Thank you.
Hey, can we
Yeah,
get a secondary so we can do comms?
Yeah.
All right. Primary
Perfect.
suspect's going to be the female in the anime mask, by the way.
Both females in the anime, no, they were all robbing it. So one is the female with the pink shirt, not hoodie, was hostage taking. The one in the like tie-dye bandana thingy was robbing the ATM, and then the
You guys
other
want secondary
female with,
comms,
the
or do
pink
you want
hoodie
primary
was robbing
comms?
the
Oh, we can do
cameras.
primary
So they're
comms.
all-
Up to you. What do you
I'm
guys?
in.
Just primary since you
I'm-
doubled up, or
I'm
do you want
comfortable.
secondary?
Yeah, might as well.
I'm going to do the
We'll
song.
do primary comms.
Don't we
and then
need?
just
We only
drop,
have one.
drop and
we
fall
need more
wherever. We
illusions
don't care.
here.
Whatever you guys gotta do.
76
I'll
passing
guess.
Rainbow Garage now.
Okay, copy.
The plate comes back to Blondie Lee.
All right. That's being your 76, right?
A firm.
All right, cool.
Almost 23.
So here's what's going on. We're gonna have Cricket primary. Secondary is gonna be Bean. We're gonna stay back with the hostage, and we'll operate tertiary once we reattach and everything's cleared.
Be advised,
Hello.
Blondie Lee was with a green minivan earlier, and they.
Hello?
Oh my God!
They got out of the minivan.
Rio is
the
telling us
minivan
to stretch our
factor into
penis.
pursuit.
What? I'm leading a
We
scene
need
on
HR.
channel 3 right now, but I'm
Oh,
gonna go
get
beat her
back.
ass afterwards.
Yeah, we need HR
it was
after
a
that. We're getting a
poly boss,
therapist,
with Carl
and then
Okay.
you come over here.
Okay, thank you so
Good luck
much.
with that scene.
Thank you. It's
That's
going.
exactly.
It's going super well, Harold. It's
Hey,
going really well.
keep on leading. You know that's what we like. You know.
That's what I told the Rab. I told him he's got to lead.
Yeah.
Blondie
I
Lee
got-
was
I gotta
with
go. They have
Carl
guns out. They have guns out.
Armstrong Jr. the third, so potentially could be some of the people under those masks. Who knows?
All right, Cricket, and is that your cadet?
Yup.
Cadet, what's your name?
Nova Heart.
Nova, nice to meet you. I'm Mos. I want you to watch for who's in the driver's seat, and you're going to be memorizing it and designated who our primary target's going to be when they get in, okay? Or out on a foot bail, okay?
10-4.
Or you could take a picture, whatever is your, whatever. I have a huge glare on my screen. Oh man, complaining about PD. As soon as
Is
I
the
log
hostage
in.
going with us, Moose?
Yeah, we're gonna take the hostage, and then we'll attach parallel.
Alright, 10-4.
Di Davis,
Alright,
policeman.
they're good. They're coming out now.
Big shootout at City Hall, by the way.
Someone in the courthouse is a person wearing a mask and a red car.
Huh?
Might have been
The
trunk
gentleman,
already.
Hawaiian shirt, driver's seat.
10-4 Hawaiian shirt.
Limit
Is
28.
there a report it for this
1060,
already?
Going
I'll toss it up right now.
Bay City incline.
All right, you're doing it.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, we just gotta make sure they didn't give you anything, okay? So I'm gonna
Right south,
search it.
Bay City Avenue, on the sidewalk.
Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
No.
Going straight past Del Perro
That's my
Pier.
pride.
Oh, God. That's
Did you tell them you were a prosecutor by any chance, so they knew?
San Andreas Avenue, in front of Burger Shop.
Yes, I did actually.
Oh, okay, say less.
What's your name again?
They asked me if I was. Oh, my name is Phelan DuPont.
Oh,
they
Dupont.
also said,
Nice.
yeah.
Continue
They
east.
also
What
said
happened?
that one of them said that one of you officers pulled them over in the salt flat earlier, so that probably will help.
Noted.
Yeah. We'll let them know. Okay. Well, I'm so sorry about that. Do you need a ride back
Going
anywhere?
into
Or are you able to find
Square
somebody?
area, right at the roundabout south.
Where'd they take you from
right
first?
back.
Elgin
MRPD.
Avenue. Nearly hit a pedestrian in the crosswalk. Taking a right, westbound Adams Apple
Well, are you able to get a ride, or are
Did they take
good?
you at gunpoint?
Left South
Yes.
Power Street.
They
Sir,
probably-
55 Coleman's for a second.
I got into the
Continue
building
southbound.
and then they just pulled guns out and ran inside and said, "You better come with us." And then, yeah. So I complied. That door's probably
police
unlocked,
station.
too.
That's
All
not
right.
good.
No.
We're gonna go try to catch these guys.
All right.
Do you need a ride?
If somebody could give me a ride to MRPD or I can walk, it's either way.
Do you have a friend you can call, or do you need a? Yeah, hop in, hop in. You work with us. You're a prosecutor. You hop in. We'll give you. We might have
I
to just
recorded
take you
that, by the way,
close to
Rain.
MRPD.
Okay.
Where are they at? Where are they at right now?
There.
Left down Jamestown Street.
Jamestown on the south
southbound.
side. Yeah, perfect. Let's go over towards MRPD. Drop them off. And yeah, I'm Willis
Continuing
Maple. What's your
south
name again?
Jamestown, passing the
Miss
taco truck, entering
Dupont?
the barrio area,
Hey,
and
you can
continuing
call me
on.
Faye.
Faye,
Right,
nice to meet you.
northbound.
You
It's nice to
enjoying
meet
your
you.
work
Westbound
other
Dutch
than
London.
being kidnapped and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
What's the
It's,
most fun thing about it?
Continuing west of London Street down the dirt path onto
As bean as this is to say,
Autopia Way.
proving people dumb.
West Autopia Way.
Proving them dumb?
Up into the grass. They're gonna
Elaborate.
jump
Nice.
over here. Took a jump up onto the
That
freeway.
they don't know how
they're
pesos work. and
hovering on it. They're
That's not
stuck
how that all
1050.
works.
They're going south, above Davis Avenue.
Educating them, I suppose.
All right, we're gonna drop you off right here, okay?
All right, we're crossing opposing lanes of travel.
Thank you. Be safe. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Dupont, are you okay? Faye.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're attaching.
Eastbound Davis, passing Big Bank Arena.
Nice.
Right, southbound.
Seatbelts.
Autopia Way.
They're gonna do the jump again. They're probably gonna try the jump again.
Left, northbound Dutch London Street. Correction east.
Yeah, okay, they're going this way.
Continuing east Dutch London, passing the barrio. Merging left, northbound Dutch London. Continuing to El Rancho Boulevard. Eastbound El Rancho Boulevard.
Gremlin 13, we're attaching parallel.
We never cleared the
Northbound
store.
El Rancho
Whoops.
Boulevard.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
Passing the Fudge Lane area, northbound El Rancho Boulevard. Continuing on toward Mirror Park, northbound El Rancho, going up into the grass.
They're gonna
onto
take
the
the jump.
freeway, northbound Palomino Freeway.
Are you turning? Did you turn here? This called it
Yeah.
really late.
Start changing lanes of travel westbound Olympic Freeway.
I couldn't U-turn on that freeway
They take
because
another jump. Our pit's authorized.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna hold her 8.
Continue westbound Olympic Freeway.
They're gonna jump down the rig
You're
garage.
lead of the pursuit, so that's up to you.
Why do you still only have your senior patch on?
Because it wasn't real. It's already been confirmed it wasn't real.
What?
Continuing west
That
Olympic
is not.
Freeway.
That was not communicated at all in any place with me. I thought that was real.
And when Harold talked to me, he said, that's on Moose. Moose has got to get it approved.
What? It was approved.
Yeah.
They're gonna go off the jump to Red Garage.
I'm approving it.
San Andreas Avenue. They're going westbound San Andreas.
Yeah,
Me
well,
and him
make it
both
official,
decided to
you know?
do
Right.
it. Man, what the hell?
Northbound.
He's
He
fucking
said
with
Moose
you.
has got to approve it.
He's fucking with you. How come no one told
No.
me that?
Somebody looks like
You haven't been
somebody's on
around.
the phone.
Yeah, I have.
To the
I haven't
parking
been
lot.
around like every day for 8 hours, but I've been around for like a couple
Sorry,
hours every
movie
couple
star
days.
way.
Did they go north
They're
or south?
Stuck. They're stuck.
God, these comms.
Crossing over. We're going
It's a cadet.
They're so slow.
South San Andreas Avenue. Correction west.
It's a cadet. They're
I think it's a cadet. Oh, it's a cadet. Okay.
Yeah, it's a cadet. It's a cadet.
Right north Rockford Drive.
They are
Back
very
Moose,
late.
into the tow truck.
I am now
through
co-leader
the
of
alley
speed.
northbound.
Huge.
And one of the
Behind
thing
the
I'm going to be
Fuller
working on
Garage.
is pursuit training with the greater
Through the
TPS.
alley
I got to get all
northbound
these
Red
speed
Desert
numbers
Avenue.
off of giving a fuck about the
They're coming
Buffalo
out left
and just
westbound Marathon
getting them
Avenue
more
in
on
front of
training
Bahama Mama.
greater
Cadets should have a
DPS.
pursuit cert where they have to be signed off.
Yeah. So we're going
I
to have a
don't know
meeting
if
with
we already
Toretti
have
here
that,
soon.
Turning
like
right,
actual
North
speed
Bay
number,
City
like-
Avenue.
Well, we're going to have a meeting with Toretti soon.
Correction, passenger in the back on the phone.
Speed in collaboration with FTOs because now everyone can be an FTO.
Continuing
Corporal Plus,
northwest
huge.
Eclipse Boulevard.
Teach people how to parallel, you know.
Yeah.
Please go east.
Continue eastbound West Eclipse.
Watch him go north. That would not go good.
Taking a left Hardy
Fuck
Way,
off.
Picture Perfect
No, you got
Drive,
it, man.
past
Madman Thunder, yeah,
ULSA campus.
Oh, they took a left. They're going west.
They're gonna go. They're going up
Taking a
north.
left into the campus southbound. They're
Yeah.
gonna come out on Picture Movie Star Way.
Skylar, watch your
Picture
step,
Perfect
hey.
Drive, correction.
In a chase right
Westbound
now.
Picture Perfect Drive.
We're all in the
Okay,
me, Rain, and
cool.
Skylar are 3-stacked at
Taking a
channel
left
3.
eastbound Americano
Just a
Way.
big
Pits
OS with
authorized
the
under
FIP
70
at
miles an
City,
hour.
huh? You know, there was,
I know. I know.
like
That's
that
why I was
there.
Right
trying.
southbound.
No, I was
Eclipse
like,
Boulevard.
after I testified, I was like, I'm out. Peace.
Eastbound. Dorset
Yeah.
Drive,
Yeah,
taking
you
a
were right
right
to the
behind the
suspect who
apartment
did it, by the way.
southbound.
I was so fucking right. I have a fucking eye for these things. I swear to God.
Continuing through southbound between buildings. They're going up into a garage westbound Morningwood Boulevard.
Are they doubled?
Left
Yeah,
southbound,
that's
correction.
Billy and his cadet.
Eastbound
Faye?
Marathon Avenue.
Not Faye. Wait.
Taking a right, Heritage Way. They're going under a garage, Marathon Avenue. Continuing on Marathon Avenue.
Nova. It's Nova.
Right,
Faye was the other person
southbound
who just
Dorset
met.
Drive. Coming in front of the courthouse, be careful. Lots of pedestrians in the area. Continuing through.
Oh my God,
eastbound
there are so many people in
Carson
that courthouse. What's going on
Left, northbound San Vitas Boulevard.
Oh, well, there's a shooting there.
there? Oh, classic. They're gonna go through.
Going through a garage, Spanish Avenue. Going up the garage. Through an alley, taking a left, North Archer Avenue.
Turn in.
Back west through another alleyway. They're weaving through alleys. North Archer Avenue, Eclipse Boulevard. South San Vitas Boulevard.
I
I
can't
wanted to
believe
get us back in parallel.
they did
I don't want to be
what?
second rental.
Continuing South San Vitas Boulevard, passing Arcadius. Going South Peaceful Street.
Is that shark
Left
bait?
east
That was
Vespucci
shark bait in that
Boulevard.
car.
Light 1050.
Nice.
Wicked.
South Alta Street.
Am I still speed certed? after
Yeah.
the reach? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you still
Taking
have
a
it.
left west.
That's they just beat the
Direction,
fuck
they
out of it.
continued straight, South Alta Street.
My ankles.
It's Joe.
Oh, they kept Saul.
They'll recover.
That was a good call. If they
They're going
turned it
into
in,
the
that would have been a good
canals
parallel.
eastbound Alta. Oh, they 10-15. Try to box. Continuing North Davis Avenue.
Yeah,
They're
coming
in the
back this
ball
way.
fields.
We got them blocked up over at the ball
They're
field.
gonna come out at Forum area.
No, behind. Yeah,
I was just
that
making
would've
sure
been
they didn't
sick.
take the.
That would have been clean.
Ask Skylar. Skylar, how many times did I block
North
that
Power
one ruiner the other day from
take
doing
front
gaps?
Skylar doesn't
Skylar?
care.
Thank you.
Skylar actually doesn't give.
Lower Power Street, north.
About
Lower
what,
Power.
sorry?
How many times I blocked that ruiner from taking little gaps the other day?
I love parallel.
Oh, yeah, no, like, rain is cracked.
I love parallel. It's my favorite. It's
Me
maybe
too.
my favorite.
Left, west, Integrity Way.
I used to
left,
hate
south,
chases, you
Alta
know.
Street.
Hello.
Problem is, primary unit's not getting close enough to get pits
Left,
in, you know?
eastbound Adams Apple Boulevard into the construction north. They're trying to go up the ramp, but they're stuck.
Are pits approved?
We might be able to box them here. No.
Yeah, they are.
Continue on north. They're gonna come out Power Street. It looks like. Nope, they're wrapping around. We're going south. They're weaving.
They're weaving. She
Around
ballin', she wildin',
westbound.
she rollin'.
They're coming out Adams Apple. Oh, nope, they're going back in. Sorry, they're going up the ramps. Up into the
They're
ramps.
gonna come out right
Left
here.
29
Second
gonna
level.
watch Adams Apple and Howard.
Oh, they're right there.
They
Oh
shot
my God,
themselves out,
huge.
VTV.
Got them northbound underneath, exiting on Vespucci. Eastbound Vespucci, right, southbound Power Street. Continuing southbound Power, approaching Jerry Callow, right, westbound Jerry Callow Boulevard. Left southbound Alta. Underneath Olympic Freeway, left in the alleyway, parallel to Benny's. Gonna be coming out Power in 3, 2, oh! They've been pit and/or /50.
Kick a pit.
Taking the
oh,
go
around,
to Strawberry.
around, yeah.
Somebody go to Strawberry now.
Strawberry.
Go.
They fucked it up too. We'll keep
eyes. Keep eyes. Which way did they go?
They're not continuing on the. They're
They're
continuing on the
crossing-
freeway. Actually, not freeway. I don't know.
No,
where
they
they
went
VU,
B
they went
parking lot,
VU.
B parking lot, southbound. They 50'd.
Didn't it look like they kind of went into the freeway for
Yeah.
a second?
Left,
and half to half.
eastbound
Bottom.
Strawberry Ave.
Good shit, guys.
Right, eastbound Capitol. Left, northbound Crusade.
Let's try and get Nova back into comms when we can.
Hey, French. When you can, overtake me.
Continuing south, Little Big Torn Avenue.
They don't need to overtake you. Just have her do comms. She's secondary.
Continuing south, Roy Lowenstein Boulevard. Southbound, right, westbound, right, Dutch London Street.
Oh my God.
Nice.
They're gonna do the jump up again.
Taking the dirt road down,
Onto the freeway. Yeah. Don't.
Yeah. I just
South
can never
Tokyo
remember
Way.
which road it is.
It's the.
Direction east.
Fuck. Oh, they U-turn.
Is it right here? No, it's down below, isn't it?
It's that one right below. Yeah.
Continuing east, eastbound Autopia Way, down into the canals.
Oh, they didn't take it. They're down in the canals.
Hi, Dayashi. Are they still parked there? Yeah, the ones over
Cricket wash,
here.
stuck on carts. Stay calm for a moment.
Right here.
Westbound Davis Canals.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Crossing under Alta.
Did you see me look at him?
Northbound off-road.
I pulled those out on Lucian and searched them. Because they came back to someone that they need to be towed. Yeah, we searched them and then we didn't tow them because
Lima
we were
28
waiting
taking
for the
primary.
person
They're
to
gonna come out on Dutch London.
put drugs in them. Because like, oh, they think it's safe here. We're
Northbound
just gonna.
Clay Avenue.
Yeah, they.
Just wait till we get
But
spikes.
the like
most-
parking
Street lamp
spaces.
One
turned
day.
to Mario us.
There's like a
right,
there's like
eastbound
a
Vespucci
parking
Boulevard.
space that got placed down there.
I think they had a head pop.
Oh, whoa. Slight heading in the red garage northbound, Vespucci Boulevard. They're gonna come out on San Andreas.
I think they'll realize that they can't do that.
They're switching vehicles. They're switching vehicles.
Not the Honda Odyssey. Not the beautiful Honda. There's still one in the
Box
car.
them in, guys. Box
You guys-
them in.
you guys
Let's
stay-
box
box
them
it,
in.
box it.
Don't box it in. Don't box it in.
You guys stay. We'll stay
Oh,
on the.
the
We'll stay on the
driver's.
Sul-
The
You guys
pink
go on the
Sultan's still going.
break. We'll go on the Sultan. You guys stay on the whatchamacallit, the
10-4.
Honda. I'm gonna get back up. You guys keep comms. All right. I'm gonna get back up channel N. Radio check.
Hello?
Pink Sultan,
Are
northbound
we available to
Alta.
get a 77 on channel 3? We have a car swap
Oh my
from
God.
a 1090.
Okay,
It's a
this is-
Pink Sultan, occupied
This is what we're
110.
gonna do. We're gonna do comms.
Oh,
We're gonna do comms.
channel
I do
automatic.
one comm, you do one
Yeah,
comm. Okay,
no,
we're
it's
taking
not good.
turns.
What do
We're
you
going
want to do?
southbound Las Lagunas Boulevard.
We're going east Adams Apple Boulevard, left. Now north. a
We're
little
now
bit north.
east. We're now east
Skylar.
occupation.
Really quick
Instead of
break.
one-
Once we get our backup unit, we'll just find another channel for our Sultan. You guys keep comms on the on that after. We're gonna keep
You're gonna
comms on
do
the Sultan
Ramsey?
until we get backups. Eastbound, exiting Eldon, southbound towards Los Santos Freeway.
I'll tell you later.
Transitioning to Del Perro. We got Maddox coming. Or what's our?
Pull it over.
Who's our 77 coming?
You're on the wrong channel.
We do have the primary in this minivan.
No, on channel.
Have them take
The
comms
same
on that.
gentleman.
Tempo, you take your comms.
Because we were having
North
backup.
Los
guys.
Santos Freeway.
Yeah, we'll take comms once we get backup. We don't need comms right now on this.
Well, they don't know where
Primary's
to-
in the other
They
car.
don't know where to attach to if they don't hear our comms.
Well, yeah, just tell them,
Yeah.
you know, where it's at. But
We have
don't-
at least two of the three suspects from the robbery in the minivan.
Where is it, Moose?
You come westbound Dorset. They have
going
two
south
on the
Los
minivan.
Santos
We
Freeway
need one
in
more. on
reverse.
us. Come south Palomino, jewelry store jump. Go to the freeway.
Go
if
to
you can,
channel
Maddox.
4.
Channel 4,
Go to channel
Maddox.
4, Maddox.
Nice, good shit.
Channel 4.
They
Hey.
fucked up the jewelry store jump. We're gonna try and box them here. They're gonna try and take the little squeeze towards the freeway, to the whatchamacallit. Oh, they're
They may
stuck.
not be
They're
able to
stuck. They're
fit.
stuck. They're stuck.
They can't fit.
They're stuck. They're
can't
stuck.
fit.
They can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
On the freeway. I got. Ooh, that car's coming up. Westbound.
No, they're on foot. They're on foot. They're jumping down towards the freeway. Yeah, they're out on foot there.
Oh.
We're VCB. No, yeah, they're stuck. They're stuck back there.
I got one suspect here running north.
When you
It was
see
just one. It was just one.
Got him. He's
It was just one in the car.
Black sweater, jeans, big mask, jumping over the median.
There we go. We should have.
He's not going anywhere.
You
I'm
two
gonna
stay
loop
back with the
around 'cause
car.
He's got a wall by me.
Or I mean, you guys go.
Wait
I'll
for
stay
you
back
guys
with the
to
car.
back up. Is he armed?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Go, stay mobile, stay mobile. I'll go with the.
Yeah. We got it.
I'll stay with the car. Okay.
Bring up the
Well, I was
Daily
gonna say
Globe.
they're probably gonna get a pickup, so I would
yeah.
go like just
Easy.
go with
You
rainbows.
go. You go.
Oh, okay.
Going toward Arcadius.
Go. Or not. Rain, please.
Jumping down at the Daily Globe little ramp. Still going towards Arcadius.
We're showing up now. Semi.
Doubling back.
What the fuck did I just open?
Parallel with the building now, westbound.
Just abandon you here?
I told them to go.
No, Rangers
Turning
fucking
left,
helped me
southbound.
get on and then just
They're chasing a
left that
suspect.
seat.
They're chasing a suspect that's armed on channel 4.
Armed? Okay.
Yeah, from a bank robbery. I'm just so cool, so I told
Doubling
them to
back
leave.
again.
Go without me.
Now jumping over to the freeway.
Say bank?
No, a robbery.
Doubling back again.
Did I say bank?
I thought it said
I
bank.
think I just said robbery. eh?
Going eastbound now towards.
Yeah, you need to talk to Rio. Rio's having therapy right now, but she had me and Harold Google fucking joking.
What should I do for that?
Southbound.
I don't know,
what
you're
is-
HR.
I don't
Google
know what
that.
that is. I
You're
don't know what
HR.
that is.
Google it.
Like, what is that?
All right, I'm with
It's
you
a-
on mobile, and
it's
you
an HR
have
thing.
Skylar
I'll
on
look
foot
at
with
penis
you.
thing.
What?
penis
Oh,
thing.
that's the
Yeah.
thing. Oh, I already made a
She has
report
a
about that.
distance.
I didn't know what she was talking
Okay.
about though. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to take care of that.
Hot drop.
I'm gonna get her on a no cursing, no cussing, or bad words kick for like a week. She can only
Okay.
say like gosh darn, dag nabbit, thing, like, you know, she can't say all those bad words.
Tell
know?
him he can text,
Yeah, that's
text
good.
the 301 that request, and don't tell him any other information further.
Big and thick? What did you say?
What?
If she sees it, she sees it.
All right, we're still on foot. We're running southbound Peaceful.
Steel
He
impound,
resisted,
perfect.
Cuffed once.
Big? What did you say? Big and what? Thick?
You
what?
said big. I don't know what you said.
What
Still
the hell?
southbound Peaceful.
First
Hello,
bank of big and thick?
this is
Going
Moose Maple
eastbound
with
through the
Grapeseed,
plaza.
and I have a tow for you.
Going towards Alta.
Moose, can you give me like 5 minutes? Call me right back. I got like 6 people calling me right now
tackled.
for
All right,
tows.
bye-bye.
Gotcha.
Maddox is going for cuffs. Moose, how's your status over there with the car?
We're good.
Copy. Suspect resisted
Hello?
again. He's still
Hello?
on foot, running now
Hey,
westbound
sorry I
towards
hung
Neon
up because I
Peaceful.
thought you were going to ignore my phone
Put
call.
dead end.
No,
He
I
climbed up.
answered. I'm just on a scene
Running southbound
documenting a
Peaceful.
car.
Well, that's okay, dude. You saw time to talk to
Up
me.
on the
Look, I know
stairwell,
you're
right in
three
front of you,
stocked
yeah.
right now, but if you know, the little slot becomes available,
Scanner
little
hot drop.
outro would love
He's
to
running
ride
towards
with
the red
you.
garage.
Let's do that. I
Okay,
have to
good,
go up
dude.
and
Just-
deal with Rio HR
into the red
anyways right
garage.
after
I'm gonna
this.
be BCB.
So, we'll meet up. I think it's at Grapeseed. Joe, where's Rio's therapy?
He's looking through his eyes while he's.
That's happening with Sandy right now.
It's in Sandy. Okay,
Floor
I'm
is
gonna
the
head
end.
up to Sandy, right? Actually,
We're going up
once
to
this
the
car gets
third
towed, I'm just gonna
and
go
the
straight
fourth
up there.
now.
And then,
All right, I'll hang
later.
around Sandy.
All right, bye-bye.
Later.
Temporarily BCB, stand by.
These tow workers, man, you know, no one wants to work anymore.
I'm gonna stay out on Peaceful.
I don't see him. He's
just
probably
double
on the
back.
third. Yeah, he's probably on the third Maddox.
I think he's coming down. Probably coming down.
Okay, they're ignoring my calls. All the tow workers are ignoring my call.
I'm watching the eastern side stairwell. I don't see him.
Speaking.
Hey, Bruto, it's Moose. I have a car for you to tow over by Mount Zona Hospital. I can ping you.
I've not seen him come down the stairs.
Can head
Sometimes
that
these guys like to
direction.
run around
Thank
the
you so
wall.
much, Bruto.
He's going up, going
I'll
up.
send you a ping, okay?
Guys on the third floor,
Alright,
going up
sounds
third
good.
floor.
Bye-bye.
Don't see him anymore.
I should save his number.
Still don't see him. May have just
Alright.
gone up to the fourth.
This is
I'm on the
good.
top floor.
Uh,
I don't see. Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him.
just so you guys know, this car comes back to Blondie Lee.
Okay, visual, Skylar.
You see this? What the hell
Jade?
is
Oh,
the
the-
Sheriff's Department?
195.
Is that fucking
Nice.
down?
Hey,
Is
still
that
coming.
ATM
Maverick?
robbery is
Is that what
an
floor
easy
you
way
at?
to... No.
The very top.
Can I get a ride with you guys up to Sandy after this car
Yeah,
gets
of course.
grabbed? Thank you.
So Joe, if you're on frequency, I didn't mean to bump
Look
you
up,
when
put
I
up
was leaving. I
C
was
in
trying
the
to catch
Twinster.
up
Look
to
at
the
this.
first
It's an
soul.
account. They
Rain's
got a uniform.
apologizing to you on Channel 4.
They got a uniform before Polito did.
Who?
Seaview Sheriff's Department.
Look up Seaview.
You're a
Just put up
motorcycle.
C and Twinster there, Moose.
Sheriff's Department. Seaview Road.
Moose, can you go over to channel what was it, channel 3 or whatever, the other pursuit, see how they're doing?
SVSD.
Ron's gonna be real upset they have a
Yeah.
uniform for him.
That looks like what's
Video
her
check.
name? The Poppy
Thank
from.
you.
Are you guys still
the
good?
Hellions.
Yeah, continue east through 68.
All right, we're gonna send one of our people
Eastbound
from
Route
Channel 4 to
68.
you. All right, they still need if one of you guys from this not whoever didn't get the 95 hop over to Channel 3 and help them, and then we'll wrap this up.
Copy, stand by. We'll get that sorted out in a
We'll do
moment.
Channel 4 for just cleanup and processing. Rain, are you processing? You and Skylar?
Stand by.
What was that? Did you need me to chase someone?
Yeah, if you're not processing, over on Channel 3, please. It's the other suspects from the
okay.
bank. Thank you so much.
I like chasing.
Nice.
The chase guy here.
Hey, never mind.
You big chase guy?
I haven't stopped, mate.
All right, I'm gonna text you the report right now.
Was it a confrontation or just accident?
All right, Gremlin 13, 76 MRPD 195.
All right, Joe's kidnapped me and taking me to
Windsor, was that
Sandy
911 a
so I can take
confrontation
care
or
of
was
this
it an
HR
accident?
thing. Car's towed,
All right, copy.
documented, and I'll meet up with you guys after.
Thanks, Brutal. You're great.
Happy. We tell Joel, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump him when I was leaving there. I
Brutal's
didn't know he
great.
was there.
I'll tell him.
Good guy.
Joe Rain said, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump you while you're leaving. Didn't know you were there. We were just going after the guy, and they needed it back."
I knew you were there.
I had my lights on. All right.
Hey, you know what? He apologized. That's all that matters.
Well, he's basically Canadian. They apologize for stuff that they.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when they do it all the time.
Wrong.
I never apologized. I'm Canadian.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I only
That's
apologize
true.
if I
I've
really
never heard
have
you
to.
apologize. Actually, that's not true. I've
I
heard you
apologize to you.
apologize. I've heard you apologize to people who didn't deserve it. That's not true. That's yeah,
Sometimes
no.
Harold taught me I have to play politics, like how I apologized to Rob Mist earlier.
I wanted to strangle Rob Mist earlier.
I said, Rob, why did you vote a yellow little emoji guy with a police hat thinking with his hand in an L shape across his mouth emoji, and he went off about the DPS not having a list of written down what each rank does or whatever standards.
We do.
And I said,
Grapeseed does. Sandy does.
he wanted the DPS to have it, and I said I agree. Look, we talked for like 30 minutes about it because he was going on about it, and I tried to be like, look, you know,
what's up, Breeze?
Oh, hey, tell Breeze I said, what's good?
This is the guy who was
He says, hey,
was
Moose.
he robbing the ATM?
Moose,
or
go
the-
ahead.
or the store?
Anyways, I talked to him, and then he
I don't know.
fucked me.
There was
what's it called when you
something
change the subject?
similar to that.
He juked me. He slid me. I don't know how to put it.
I wanted to strangle him before because he had me and Harold.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the
hostage
ATM.
at-
So you
at
have a-
Grapeseed.
It's their name though, right?
I said, well, I don't think someone who's
Right.
a sergeant. I mean, I said I don't think someone should be a sergeant if they're just around one day a week. So you know, like
Raptor.
Hayabusa.
He said, why can't
doesn't come back to
Hayabusa
state
get
owned?
No. Why?
Dallas and-
Listen.
Oh, okay.
So I said, well, you know, Hayabusa's only around one day a week. I don't think he should be a sergeant. And then Rob said, yeah, I agree with you. I said, then why are you promoting him? And
This is annoying because I
Miss
know there's
said-
an issue with that. No,
Miss said,
look into that.
shut
Look
up.
into them.
Miss said, I'm promoting him because
Who
there's
is the
nothing
guy?
written
Has he
down.
got a record?
Okay, that's.
So so it's got a plate on. Does it got a plate on
I
it?
told Mist he can write down his own
the plate
SOPs
comes
in highway. I said,
yeah,
set the
that's what we
standard
told
in
him too.
highway.
Yeah, we told him that too.
Why won't he do it? Why is he bringing
Because
me into
stupid.
this?
Because he's a doom spiraling son of a bitch.
I said, look, you know, special cases are special cases. He's like, what about Raptor? I was like, okay, well, yeah, maybe Raptor shouldn't, but it's not, you know, it's also not your department.
Mhm.
He said it should be across the same. I was like, well, yeah, but it's not.
Oh.
I get it, you know. I think, who cares? I think he's making a mountain out of a
What
molehill.
the fuck is Alton Clinton? What's that?
And by the pictures.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's just a pain in my ass.
Yeah. Well, I just told him, hey, you have to
Should
vote
take over
yet.
highway.
I should.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Just, you know.
And you could actually be a captain.
You think I should be captain?
I think you should be sheriff.
I agree. Look, I think. Wait, I disagree. Just in case anyone's listening.
No, it's okay. The sheriff and Toretti said they're the only ones allowed to be sheriff and chief of police, and that no other rank in high command exists, and they fired Nash.
They fired Nash.
Yeah,
Or did
pretty
they
much.
demote her?
They demoted her to nothing. She fired in my book. They fired her when she was on vacation. You believe that? I think they emailed her.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
I gotta hold on. I gotta call Harold. That just reminded me of something.
Where am I supposed to be?
I thought you were supposed to be here in Sandy.
Harold, where am I supposed to? Oh, I see Rio. Uh-oh. I just looked at her. What am I supposed to say to her, guys?
What?
Hey.
Nipple?
Why don't you come with me?
Oh, we're going. Where are we going?
Where's the bathroom in this place?
It's in the front.
The front? Come with me.
Yeah, the front lobby.
Yeah, come in.
Okay. You gonna swirly me?
No, what? That's stupid.
Okay.
Do I have to Google what swirly means?
No.
You don't know what a swirly means? Is this when you hang?
Sorry, I gotta wash my hands.
I want to make sure they don't change it because kids could be using
No,
it
it's
for different things
nothing.
now.
I gotta wash my hands. Come on, Rio. Let's go.
You're doing great work, Joe.
Joe's back there.
No, that's Joe.
Oh, okay. Are they coming? Joe, are you guys coming?
Oh, he wants to come with us?
You're gonna want to see this. Yeah, I gotta I gotta wash my hands. All right. You wanna? I don't. It's good to see you, Rio. Sorry, you mind?
Hey, Nipple, I missed you.
I miss you too. You mind coming with me while I wash my hands really quick? I gotta grab the soap from here. 1 second.
Oof.
All right.
He did tweet out recently for the game.
Let's just here. What have you been up to? You want to catch up? Here, come here. Come on, Rio. Let me just.
Hey. Hey guys.
God, it's real cramped in here.
Give me here. Give me your head. Eat this fucking soap. You want to talk dirty like that?
Lou, stop!
You want to fucking talk dirty like that, huh? You want to say dirty, stupid shit? This is your HR. Watch your fucking. Eat this fucking soap. Eat this. Put this fucking soap in your mouth. You fucking idiot. You got anything to fucking say for yourself? Now rinse it out. Rinse it out.
I'm sorry.
Rinse it out. Rinse it out. Yeah, you got any dirty words you want to say, huh? You want to you got any dirty words you want to say?
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about, huh?
I'm sorry I told them to look up what joking is.
Mm-hmm. That's what they used to do to us.
What is that?
No, you fucking asshole.
Oh. Yeah.
Wash your mouth.
Be burping bubbles, man.
That's usually the brown soap. That was not good.
How's it feel?
How's
it feel?
I'm sorry.
You feel sorry? You sorry about it? Oh, yeah, you're sorry about it?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Well, it doesn't seem like it. You see this shit?
You're on duty late.
No.
Come here! Eat this shit! You wanna eat shit? You wanna talk shit? All the shit coming out of your mouth?
No.
Eat this shit!
Put that away.
She wanna talk shit?
No.
You wanna This is HR, Joe. She wants to talk shit. This is her 19th HR violation. Do you wanna fucking keep doing it? You wanna eat this shit? Huh? You wanna eat this shit, Rio?
Oh, no.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen next time.
Next time you get this shit in your fucking mouth, Rio, you keep that taste of soap. I want you if anyone hears you cuss word, okay? Any cuss words, any bad words, any sex words, you're fucking done, Rio. All right? You're getting shit in your mouth.
I don't want to eat shit.
I'm gonna force this shit down your throat and make you throw it up and eat it again, Rio. I'm gonna make you lick it up like a dog, you sick fuck. Yeah, you like that?
I don't want to eat poo-poo.
I know you don't. So you better say no. That's it. No cuss words for 3 days. No pee-pee.
Okay.
You better be saying gosh darn, dingus. You better be saying oopsie doodle, ting thing, calling thing. I don't want to hear none of that, okay? If I catch even a whiff of a cuss word or an icky no-no HR word, I'm taking you out into the woods and I'm making you eat shit.
I don't want to eat shit. Move.
Good. Now clean this shit up off the clean that shit up off the ground. Sorry, clean that shit up off the ground. Sorry. Clean that shit up off the ground.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Sorry you had to see that. I just.
Oh, don't pick it.
That's okay.
No, I'm picking up my glasses. I'm not touching your shit. I'm picking up my sunglasses.
Okay.
The poop was over there. I am not a poop guy.
I thought you were going for the poo-poo.
I am not going for the poo. That's disgusting. Why would you? That's preposterous. Why would you think I would do that?
Okay.
That's very British.
That's not good. I'm so sorry you guys had to see that.
That's very British. Preposterous.
That's not good.
Listen, I have been up for 23 hours, so I'm gonna be very aggressively British.
I'm letting Harold know that you got punished, and he's gonna listen to anything that you say. I'm letting everybody know. No cuss words, okay? What are some cuss words you're gonna use instead? What are some alternative words you're gonna use, Rio? You tell me right now.
Dookie?
Flippers? Hey, Harold. I took care of Rio. I just washed her
Hold
mouth
on.
out with soap.
Put that on speaker. I
I'll
need
put
to
it
talk
on
to
speaker
Harold.
for Joe.
Come on over
Okay.
here, Mose.
I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming
Yeah,
with
come on.
you, Joel. Sorry, Harold. I washed her mouth out with soap in the sink of LSSD.
It's like the odd days, huh?
Yeah, no, I like that one.
And then I
Yeah, that's
grabbed a
good.
piece of poop out of the thing, and I said, "Next time I hear you saying dirty
was,
words, you're gonna
yeah.
eat this shit. It's going in your mouth."
I foiled that one.
I was
Yeah,
just
we
kidding.
don't have a union.
I was just
you know?
kidding. I was just kidding.
You wanna?
Funny though.
You know what?
I'm back
Just
at
made me think of
Sandy.
something.
I'm at
Okay.
Sandy.
Oh, we're at Sandy. Come here.
Yeah.
On
I'm gonna park up front so the local smash my car.
On our come to our on our
Do
20.
you need a list of curse words?
I need a list
actually-
of PG-13
Yeah, can
non-curse words.
I just
Here you
washed her
go.
mouth out with soap, Everett. She's gonna need alternative words. 1 second.
Oh, I like this.
Nash. Do you think they'd fire Nash over an email? She's not here.
What if they did a letter? You know what? I don't even think they talk, Nash. What? She sent this letter, and I don't think she even knows.
She's never gonna come back.
Because this letter just is like, oh, hi, I'm MIA. I'm at the farms. There's a call and a pig, and I'm at Walla Walla,
She's in
Washington.
Grapeseed?
It's me,
Oh, she's in
Nash.
Walla Walla.
Yeah, Walla Walla.
Walla Walla. That sounds like something
She didn't
a
mention
funny little
anything
Star
to do with
Wars character would
PNT,
say.
so I don't think Nash knows that she's been demoted.
That's not good.
It's
God,
already
shit, come-
goes up to a bad start.
Is he gonna take down Grapeseed?
Maybe
No.
he listed how other departments should be, and he said there should be city, county, state parks, and highway.
What?
And then I said, and Grapeseed? And he was like, yeah, Grapeseed's part of county.
Harold, if they take away Grapeseed, we're taking over Highway. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Or the Rangers. Hold on. What if?
Both. Just do what the Rangers do anyway, because I do license check there, you know. I did them yesterday. I met
I'm
a
gonna
nice
collapse
guy
channel
called
4
Josh.
if anybody's still on this.
I don't know. This is not good. I didn't think he'd actually go restructure mode. This is not good.
He's not doing restructure.
I don't know.
He's
He
going
started off and
full
said,
R-word mode.
I've talked to lots of people.
Full R word.
We've got a.
That's not an R word. You.
Restructure.
Yeah, you gotta specify what R word.
Which one?
Restructure.
The
he
one I
said
used.
it.
The one I used to say all the
Shreddy.
time back in the day.
No.
Oh.
Oh, you're asking about which? I thought you were asking who's going R-word mode. Oh, Toretti's going restructure mode.
Restructure mode. What is so bad about restructure?
You wouldn't be affected by it, Joe. That's why you wouldn't. You're sitting pretty.
Well, that doesn't work then. That would need to be
People
going
know
down.
ATM
I have
Robbie
to
is
go
an
down.
easy way to provide steady income. Your family go around one of these. Hashtag save your sheriff's department.
What
Can
R
we
word
do-
do you keep on saying, by the way? What R word?
Restructure.
Restructure.
He keeps saying it, and you
He
keep
just
asking.
I just said it.
You said there was another one.
I don't think he did.
I didn't.
What are you thinking of?
What are you thinking of? Cap.
No, you definitely said
Cap, what are
something.
you thinking of?
Latest 911.
Is that was on all
Anyways.
radios?
I have a request. If they're reviewing people and deciding who
Oh,
gets to keep a
God.
job, put me in a room with Daniel O'Shea, and then give us a test, and then
Innocence Clothing.
give us
There's a
let
bunch of
us
cops over
say
there.
what we've actually done. Okay.
Hang on, if people get to just announce that they're chief of police, that means I get to just announce that I'm something. Toretti just came on duty a couple times and then just announced he's chief of police, and everyone's just
Oh
allowing
no,
it?
Jerry did that. Jerry did that.
Jerry announced that Toretti's the chief of police.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I think we got to get in with Jerry, and we got to win him over.
Do we know that Jerry's safe?
Yeah, I saw him. Harold saw him too.
How come? Okay, so I don't get to just announce that I'm something.
No, you
I don't get to just
probably
tell
get fired.
at
You don't
police.
have
I'm the new.
that. No, don't do
Okay.
that. Don't do that.
Okay.
What's he doing? Yeah, don't do that.
Moose, what are
We
you
don't
gonna
need you getting
do
in
when
trouble, okay?
Harold only gets to
All right,
pick
big
one
guy?
sergeant and he picks
What road they were
Ramona?
last seen? What direction?
What?
You should ask that louder.
Yeah, why don't you ask that a little bit louder?
No, I don't wanna.
Coward.
Did you say what am I gonna do when Harold has to pick one sergeant and it's Ramona? Why would you ask me that?
Oh, yeah, she is lieutenant right now.
Why would you ask me that? I just talked to Rob Mist about how he wants things written down.
There was
for
actually a
45
lot
minutes.
of.
Why is Rob Mist
Actually,
still
I
lieutenant?
can't. No, never. You know what? Never mind. I can't tell either of you what happened at the meeting because you're not. Neither of you lieutenants.
Joe.
Oh, thanks, Joe. You know why that hurts? Is
Did you
because
hear what I said about Ramona during the meeting? You
Yes,
get
I
into
would.
your head?
What?
I really think it's true.
You think it's true?
Of course. Remember that interview at Shift 3 with that guy that you and I thought was a spy for the FIB?
Yeah, they knew the Combine
And we were
Harvester
like-
song, and they said they fat bears.
Yeah, and
What
they
the
like
hell?
red tractors.
And then Ramona said, "I'm hiring
And they
him.
had
It's
an
my
accent.
shift."
And then
Oh,
I
that's so
said, no,
good.
we're not hiring him because I want to do a second interview
Yeah, and then she hired him anyways.
because he got unbutted yesterday without anybody telling
Sorry,
him
Sergeant
was.
Plus.
This guy is
Sergeant Plus.
not, he's not in the grapeseed
Sergeant
pool
Plus.
chat.
I'm assistant
He hasn't done a
captain.
grapeseed
Doesn't
trial.
work that way.
Doesn't talk to any of us.
She hasn't done a grapeseed trial.
she's hiring paid actors, Harold.
I might
Ramona fucked up doing that.
I might disband grapeseed shift 3. I
That's
think
kind of
I might do
hard.
this.
That's kind
I
of
think I
hard.
might just- I
I'm not
might
gonna
just-
lie.
that.
That's been
I
a
think
long
I should
time
just
coming.
Listen,
disband
I'm just
grapeseed shift
saying.
3 and say that we don't exist in shift 3.
I'm just saying.
I
There
think that's
there are
cool.
police. I'm telling you, there are police departments that don't have certain shifts staffed.
What could go wrong?
They just get covered by outside agencies like the state police.
I don't think anything
Yeah, the
could go
state
wrong because
police and
the
Grapeseed all
LSPD
through
is
shift 3.
LSPD shift 3.
LSPD have a monopoly.
You know, like Highway Patrol and Grapeseed, all through shift 3, because nobody's there from Grapeseed. They're protected.
I think that's really good.
I should put
Or
out
the
an announcement and
LSPD,
say,
or Del
due to
Perro.
the LSPD cultivating an unhealthy
That's-
that was
and
fucking
bad,
funny, dude.
the LSPD, you know, I put out an announcement.
She
and
did
due to
say he
LSPD
said we're not
putting a
hiring him yet,
unhealthy and
he
bad
said it's my
environment
shift.
in
She said it's
3,
my
the
shift,
Grapeseed
and he
Sheriff's
went what?
Department
And then she
does not stand with this disgusting approach to police work, and we will be withdrawing from the shift.
Yeah, we're not even gonna try. It just doesn't align with our.
And we
It
just
doesn't
moved
align
the good-
with our
it doesn't-
values.
It doesn't align with our viewers.
So you gotta back up a little
and we,
bit.
and we just move the good ones in the shift tour. You know, like Chip
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Wolf and Jimmy Eastons and
Gumtree.
What's on reserve? Gumtree and Tash.
Well, they're
that's
on the
shift
reserve,
1 now.
so yeah, they're
Well, hold on. You're gonna single people out. Wouldn't it be a lot more fair if you just fired them all and then rehire like 4 of them?
That's a restructure.
That's a restructure. That's a restructure.
That's a restructure.
Yeah, but that way people don't feel singled out until after.
This is so
Yeah,
fucking
that's. I mean, yeah.
They
I
feel
have
okay in the
one
moment,
person.
but
I have one person, the active roster and Grapes shift 3, and it's Ramona.
is she active?
That came up in the meeting today. What'd you think about that, Harold? Ramona.
Or Nara, because I had Nara to the night shift.
I love
she's
Nora.
smoky.
And
She's
Nara's
she's,
great.
she's like
shows-
shift 2.
She shows up
She's
in shift 1 and
she's
2
like-
and
yeah,
3.
1, 2, and 3.
She's a crazy one.
She smells like hot dogs.
Isn't it awesome, Everett?
I wonder if I could get Raptor and
Sandy?
the real Raptor into Sandy Shift 3.
Raptor hasn't been around since November, right?
But he was
Yeah.
talked about at the meeting. He
Yeah,
was,
Rob misbrought him.
Not in a good light. Oh, did he? Really? Rob Miss
Yeah,
brought
Rob
him up
Miss
to
brought him
you.
up to me. That's how I know.
Really?
And
He
I
brought- he
said,
brought
why
another
does it
sergeant
matter?
up to you.
I said, why does it matter if he's a sergeant? It's a name on a. It's a name on a
That's it.
Excel
We
sheet.
got to get rid of Mist.
And then he made a good point though. He said it's about what the lower ranks think, and they think he's gonna. That's acceptable. And I said, do they really think that though, or do they just not know who Bill Raptor is? You know, I disagree. I don't think that it's like cops are like young impressionable children. They're adults, and it's not like they're looking like, oh my god, that means I can become sergeant and never show up. It's not like that's a thing that people do. Nobody like grows in rank to not show up intentionally. Shit happens. I think people need to not take it. You know, it's just relinquishing that duty if you can't do it. Right?
Yeah, like all of the PBSD command. Yeah.
Hey, you're the captain of the LSSD that oversees Polito.
Well, I'm only over on PBSD shift 2, so I only deal with one deputy up there.
No, you're the captain of an entire station, Joe. You're the captain of the Los Santos Sheriff's Department. You're not captain of shift 2.
You're actually the county of shift 2. You're both.
Yeah, but they're not in shift 2. There's no Polito in shift 2.
Joe, you don't. Okay, hold on. You don't.
All the command of Polito is in
Command
shift
doesn't
1.
oversee just one shift. It's not like I go, shift 1. A guy from shift 1 did something. I can't do it. That Joe, hang on.
There's any,
no, Joe. If you heard a sergeant say, "Sorry, I can't do anything about a LSPD," like if I watched an LSPD person shoot someone and I was like, "Oh, sorry, they're shift 1 LSPD. Can't do anything about that." Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Joe?
That's not what I mean. I don't catch anybody in command usually. Because they're shift 1.
But if you want to demote him, you can demote him. Like, you absolutely can demote them, Joe. You're a captain.
You want me to demote them?
You can demote me. You can demote me, and I'd say, yes, sir.
Polito people. He wants us to demote Polito people.
I don't
leave the Polito.
You're fucking you're a captain of the department that oversees Polito.
That's
the problem, right? Science should have been fired a long time ago.
I'm stirring so hard.
What are you gonna do about it, Joe?
What?
What are you gonna do about it?
Well, we can't fire anybody right now. That's what's already said.
Oh yeah, there's actual president. Does
that mean I can do whatever I want?
We can do whatever we want.
Do you have a quick second,
He
Joe?
did say that if
He did say that, right?
I gotta add that to my notes.
If we can do whatever we want, I gotta make a phone call
Everett,
to the
is it
DA
just
and
me
tell
or
her how I feel.
does Joe somehow act like a captain and a deputy at the same time?
I kind of marked for being such a solid pash. You know?
How does this man oversee the parental department that like oversees the sub departments? It's called a sub department. That means that there's something above it. That means that he.
Well, he does this thing. Where
I'm gonna file a formal
of my
complaint.
stepmom,
I'm filing a
where
formal complaint to the sheriff. I think
everything's
about
bad,
Joe.
but he
I
can't
can
do
feel
anything
it.
about it.
I can feel it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
You guys want to come to a meeting or no?
Yeah, sure. What meeting?
Brock said he was going to be 10-7 here at LSSD for a meeting,
We still
so
wanna do a
everybody
second
in Sandy came to LSSD thinking there was a meeting going on, so we might as well just have one.
That's
Oh.
that's awesome.
Alright.
Split Brock in the middle of it.
If any of
And
you
be
want
like,
to,
"Come on,
apparently there's a
dance."
meeting at Sandy if you
Come
want
on,
to swing by.
Brad, do something.
It's a long cold open.
You guys want to do it?
Alright,
You guys want to
yeah,
help?
sure.
I don't want to. I don't want to help.
Why?
You're
Sergeant.
You're not actually getting fired. I don't want to.
Did
yeah,
you
but I
know
don't-
that Shift 3
wanna
has
do
the
that.
same amount of sergeants as Shift 1?
Man,
And that
thank you for the
Shift
sub.
2
You're not getting
has
fired. This is
less
all just like a
sergeants
fucking
than
bit.
Shift 1 and 3?
Do you know that Rangers has
Boss,
more
did
sergeants
you
than
know
I do?
that you and Everett are half of the sergeants of Shift 2? The biggest shift in the department?
Yeah.
Wait, there's
You know
only
that
4
Ran-
shift 2 sergeants?
They want to take away my job.
But one of them
Oh,
Sloan.
Moss-
So
No, Sloan's
Shift
fired,
2
basically.
Shift 2 was Sloan, who was basically fired. Motion Everett, Brock Bauer, and Wilson.
Yep. And do you know that the Rangers have a quarter of me and both Sandy and Grapeseed departments would have 3 sergeants?
How many sergeants do the Rangers have?
3.
They got 3, and then Grapeseed has.
Why do they have 3?
We got 5 right now.
Because there's, you know what? I can't say anything.
They got 2 in Shift 3 and 1 in Shift 1.
Yeah, and they have they have 2 people in shift 3, right? They have 4 people. four Rangers in shift 3.
I mean, I really don't give a fuck with that stuff.
Shift 3
But I
Rangers
consider-
is Sergeant Ruiz, Sergeant Stone, Ranger
Hello, Sergeant.
Carey,
This is
Ranger
the
Adrian,
3 of the 4 sergeants
Adrian
for shift 3 right
Silas,
here.
Adrian Birdie, and
3 of the 4
Adrian
sergeants for
and
shift 2.
Sally Goodman.
How many Adrians?
I just started reading Adrian in the last name.
Oh, okay.
Adrian Renner, Adrian Ruff, Adrian Underwood, Adrian Nash, and Adrian Goodman.
Adrian.
So they got
I thought it was Silas
five
Underwood.
rangers and 2 sergeants.
Overseeing those 5 rangers? That seems like.
Yeah, but it's also they're not just over just the range. The sergeants for out of shift 3.
The shift,
right?
Oh, okay. You're right. Hi, Veronica.
Because your sergeants have your shift and department.
Hey, look, it's all of the
public
sergeants except for
safety.
one in shift 2.
Yeah, Mr. Bracken's height.
Brock's inside.
Nice, look at that.
Well,
Well,
just start the
you know what,
speed up.
Cap? That sounds like you guys got this.
Oh, yeah, now
Joe, it sounds like you
okay,
got
now
this. Well, here's the thing, Joe. What a sub-department is, it means that there is a department that oversees it. So that's you,
Yeah.
Joe. Yeah, that's you. You are the guiding force that if there's a stopgap,
so you're saying
you're
I
the
oversee
stopgap.
grapeseed?
Yes, you, Joe.
Okay.
You have punished me before. Yes, Joe, you know this. You were there when these departments were.
We all oversee each other,
Joe, if you punished me, I'd say yes, sir, and I have before.
Yeah, it's just that one time you tried to punish him. It was a really stupid one because you were being an emotional little mess.
Going, there's one
Excuse
thing.
me?
There's one thing
Yeah.
that's there's
The
one
one where
thing.
he made fake text messages and sent them to people.
No, not that time.
Not to
that
people,
time.
which
to one
Biden?
person.
Which time?
The time in the runway when you try to like suspend motion, and he was
Oh,
like,
and then I said, you said
I'm
choose
gone
how long,
forever.
and I said 1 year. I'm suspending myself
Yeah.
for 1 year if you're making me choose to
I don't even remember
to
this.
G
What
check
right
you.
away?
I don't remember why you did it, but
It was because I said
stupid.
that he used to plant guns on people back in the 80s.
Oh, I remember
Well, I
that.
can't have
yeah.
people.
Yeah, that's a bad thing to stay around,
Yeah,
That's,
you,
Okay, I only said
it's
that 'cause-
outside the statute of limitations, even if it was
I only
true,
I only said it. Never mind. We're not.
Back
We're
in
not
the
going
lion.
back to- You know what, Joe? I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
said you're right. Bad. You know what? Bad. Shouldn't have. Anyways.
Not a said that.
We
No,
talked-
that
hey,
suspension
you know
was
what?
messed up because you'd been on LOA for like 6
fuck.
weeks, and then Joe would suspend you the day you got back.
what happened?
They didn't take evidence inside the courtroom like they said they did. She said
Oh,
she picked
great.
up evidence. She did not pick it up.
Is it
Who-
still
who
there?
did?
Do we want to?
If,
I can go
I'm
pick it
going
up.
back to
If
check.
it
I can do it. You want me to do it for you? Or, I
You can
guess
take the
if you want something done
buffalo.
right.
I don't think it's gonna be there.
Someone
Okay.
already lied to her about doing it. She doesn't want someone else
Empty
to do
to,
it.
oh, it will be. How does
I'm giving my guys. I'm giving my captain a pep talk. Okay, look,
Veronica, take the buffalo to get down there quick.
Joe, you. There's one
Joe?
thing of
Joe?
overstepping, and yes, it's courteous to maybe
Hello?
go to Harold and recommend a punishment, but you could be like, "Fuck you, Harold," or whatever. This is happening, or you could
Yeah, we
supersede
talked
a
about this
sergeant.
already.
I
Yeah, we're
know,
doing
just
that.
you gotta.
I don't like to overstep a sergeant though. I like sergeants to do their job.
But when they're
Who's
doing,
that?
when they're being shitty, and you think they should even be fired, probably you overstep. Someone's got to overstep. Otherwise, we let everyone do everything that you think is bad, and then the PD is shit, and then you're like,
Yeah, you know why I'm pissed?
Yeah,
I'm
why are you
pissed that
pissed?
none of you guys have gotten
That
rid of
little
these
rat.
shitty sergeants, and now someone in this house
know
to
what?
come in and be like,
Hold
"You gotta
on.
get rid of all the sergeants."
yeah,
Rio-
look how good we
No,
are.
Rio told Mercy that me and Harold have to be comfortable about our sexuality. That's why that's our problem.
Well, I washed her mouth out with soap.
I know.
You saw that.
You gave her the swear word list too.
Good. That's very good. Who's its and what's its?
She's already practicing saying "all crackers." Well, not that one. Biscuits,
Okay, yeah,
actually.
Biscuits,
It's
biscuits. Yeah, yeah. I don't want her walking up to a group of people and saying that.
Yeah, it wouldn't play well.
What are you wearing?
They're gonna.
There was
What are you
confusion over.
wearing?
There's a
Okay,
reasonable.
they told me not.
It's reasonable.
I went to the locker room. 'cause
Those
they were
aren't
like, "Where are
pants.
your jeans? No, where
I'm
are
already
your
making a
jeans?"
report,
And
Liz.
I'm
Don't worry about it.
and I went over there, and
Yeah,
they
you're
were like,
getting
"Get
fined
back
for that,
here."
Oakley, by the way.
Get your
And then-
underwear on.
Who's sharing
Yeah,
this?
because I
Who's
took
sharing
my
this?
pants off, and they told me not to.
Who's sharing
put
this back
pants
shot?
on.
What's this
Guess
back
I'll-
shot I'm getting on my
I'll
phone?
look at
And a salmon. Okay, who's sending
What?
salmon around?
For a salmon?
Yeah, there's
Tripe shit. The
Good
fuck
salmon.
is this?
That's a trait.
a trait.
Oh, that's not a salmon. That's a tripe.
That's not a salmon. That's a trait.
Rio,
Okay.
continue your story.
No, I can't do the story now that Moose is here because he's gonna make me eat shit.
What? No.
Poo-poo.
What
No,
did
he
you
is.
just say? You're gonna eat
poopy.
what? Poopy? Good.
Yeah, he's gonna make me eat poopy if I tell the
Since
story
you're not
now.
gonna say it, I'm gonna announce something,
You'll
and
have
then
a
you can
brown
continue.
mustache.
Yep, good.
Excuse me, Breeze.
Yeah, sorry.
Hello. This is too. I'm too wide to walk through that part. Hello, this is Moose Maple, co-head of HR,
Hi, Moose
along
Maple.
with Gemma.
Hi, Moose Maple. Everyone, come on. Hi, Moose Maple.
Hi, Moose Maple.
Hi, Moose Maple.
Some of you might know Rio. Rio has had a lot of HR complaints, and I know you guys like to think that
How
HR
many
is nothing.
complaints?
Like 20 or so, 19, I think. Look,
Wow.
some of you guys think that HR isn't shit. And I just want you to know that when HR was founded, Bob Smith explicitly told us that it supersedes the chain of command. Okay, we operate outside of whatever it is, because you guys weren't, not a lot of you guys were around when police officers were trying to have sex with their 95s and stuff. It was bad. And look,
Jesus.
it was needed. But I just want you to know that Rio told some people recently to look up some sort of gel word about a peepus or something. I don't know. Rio said some bad words, and I just want you to know I had to take her into the bathroom and wash her mouth out with soap, like real. So I also told her that she can't say any more cuss words like that for 3 days. So if you guys catch Rio saying any bad, naughty words that are sexual or cuss words that would maybe offend or hurt somebody, please tell one of us. Yes, Oakley.
So you washed her mouth out, but you didn't.
It's being taken care of. This is in HR. We're talking about HR right now. This is good. It's Harold. Cover your eyes.
I'm writing the report right now.
Oakley,
the report's already
what
out.
was your question?
Managed to wash off the
And thank you everybody for coming to the meeting today. Thank you.
Because I what was that?
I said thank you for coming to the meeting today. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. No, because the bar of soap was inside of her mouth. I didn't bother washing the side of it. I needed to get the job done. So there's teeth mark on the soap. Watch out for that. Rio, do you want to give some examples of the words that you're going to be saying now?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, go ahead and read some of those out.
Yes. First of all, I would like to start with my favorite. Instead of, damn it, I'm going to be saying, mustard sauce all in my pan.
Yeah, everyone try it out. Everyone try it out.
Oh, mustard. Mustard.
Is that like mouse turd? Is that...
No, hey,
no, it's
Oakley,
like
you're on a
damn it.
short goddamn leash right now.
Okay. My bad.
Put some pants
what
on.
the butt?
Okay, I'll go.
What the? You said,
Oh
what
my
the
God.
butt was that?
Instead of what?
Get some pants on, Oakley. You sick
I
fuck.
was
Instead
trying
of what
to,
the
they
hell?
told me not to put my pants
Put
on.
your pants on. More? Do you have more of that? What instead of what the butt? Did you have who? Whatever.
What the hell butt? Poo poo pee pee. Dookie man.
What? What?
Yeah.
You need to tell us what these are replacing.
What?
You need to tell us what
Real?
these are replacing.
Yeah, I don't-
What is this?
Give me. Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah.
Instead of, I just poo pooed my pants.
What is going?
No, Rio. Okay,
Okay,
Rio.
Rio,
Here's how you
have
do it. You
most-
say
no,
instead of
Check
I
your
shit my pants, you say I blank
Yeah,
whatever
that's
the
good.
word is.
You
My
should do
pants.
that.
Do it like that.
Yeah, put it up. Rio, take a seat and figure yourself out. I didn't like what you just did. You had an opportunity to redeem yourself and it did not work. Also,
Yeah, it did not
as
work.
far as HR goes, we are actively keeping track of all of the relationships within the police department right now. Skylar's going and putting that up. If you guys are having any sneaky links, is what the kids like to call it, or side pieces, or BB girls, BB, what do you,
Who's this?
Whoa,
This
you're
is-
publicizing the relationship?
Yeah, this is
It's
everyone's.
got to get declared. It's got to be public. You know?
Yeah, it's gotta be
You got to
public.
declare your relationship with HR.
If you guys
Yep.
aren't doing
What
that,
is
you
The
need to let us know
HR
because
relationship
also,
master list.
who polices the police better than the
No
police?
such thing.
I've never disclosed anything. This is profiling.
It is.
Gangs?
Yeah.
Joe,
Well,
I
police.
want to open an investigation for
Hey,
profiling.
who took it? Okay. So, if you guys see any of these people acting strange or going off one-on-one in areas, or like hanging out with 95s too much, good pants. Those pants are good. We like those pants.
Look at this big row over here. They're part of HR.
Who the hell is Edit
Ty
Beam?
Slaughter and Sloan Morgan.
No, they're not part of HR.
What the hell is this list then?
Part of HR anyway.
This is
What
this
the hell
is
is this list?
This is all the relationships in the PD, Joel.
I'm not in LSSD anymore. This needs
Where's
changed.
my name's not on there.
Keep an eye. Who are you in a relationship
got
with?
fired.
Vinnie Mac.
Vinnie Mac.
Skylar. Skylar.
I'm updating it. I'm updating
Wait until you hear about their couple toilets.
Yeah, we have
Oh,
we have
boy.
co-op toilets.
Oh my.
Yes, Rio.
We sit across from each other and
Oh,
try
I
to
am on there.
piss
That's what I
between
was.
each other's
That's what I was
legs.
gonna ask.
Yeah, just watch out for it, guys.
Are we gonna have an actual meeting or?
What the hell, Candy? This is the
This is a
goddamn
good
meeting.
Candy. Yeah.
Jesus.
Come on, Candy.
Killjoy Candy.
This is a good optional meeting for everybody.
Yeah, this is optional.
We did say it was optional.
Yeah, this was entirely
Actually, this
accidental.
wasn't even supposed to be. Meaning, people just mid-read the dispatch
It's
announcement.
all right.
So now
we
you're all
also
here.
have chastity belts in HR, so watch out.
Jeffrey Bundy and Lyndon Bundy are in a relationship?
They're married.
I got
Hence the last name.
Wow. That's why they ride on scenes together.
They do.
This makes so much sense.
They ride together. They're not having sex on the scene. That's what he means.
Watch your language. Okay.
Sorry, they're not having intercourse.
Nice.
All right. First off, I forgot to mention everybody. No vests and hats in here when we're doing meetings. So the sheriff, the sheriff. That's how he wants it. Take all vests off, please. All hats. Thank you. Thank you.
Cricket.
Can I keep my headband on? I don't want to show off the bar fighting scrapes.
You can keep it on. Someone get Cricket. Get that MDW. Get that MDW out of his hands. Jesus.
Oh,
Christ.
why didn't bring out the phone back?
Everyone put your phones
Oh
in.
yeah, this is very good shift one. Yeah, how get a box?
Not good. Not good.
Are we gonna threaten them with the box, or we're
that
pulling it
MDW
out?
Goddamn.
Put
Phones and MDWs are banned in the meetings. If you are caught using your phone or your MDW, it will be confiscated by Captain Harold.
Oh.
I gotta get it.
I mean, there's nothing in there to jingle. Yeah.
Harold, I see a cadet in the back with their MDW out. Wow, look at that.
MDWA, please. Oh,
Gotta
you're
get
losing it.
Nice try, Vinny. Good job, Vinny.
Oh, no.
Nice try. Who was that? Hey,
give the MDW.
Put it in the back.
Nova!
Put it in the back. Nova.
Nova, not a good look. Nova,
Nova.
not a good look.
Nova.
She's like
Nova.
the kids with. She just
take
stun
it out of
locked
her
on the
hands.
tablet. She's stun locked on the tablet.
Shake
Take
some
it
keys
out.
in front of her face. Shake some keys in front of her face.
Yes, take it out of her.
Oh my god.
My.
She's addicted to it.
She no longer has
Terrible.
the MDW.
You think she's watching
She
like
no longer
Coco
has
Melon
it.
or something
That's
like
nice.
that?
That's nice.
Did you take it
That's
away from
right out of
her?
her hand.
I check it.
Tablet kid.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Wait, is she able to?
It's okay. Look, continue with your announcement.
Are we good, Harold? We got everything. Okay, I'm
I
assuming we're
swear I
good.
heard
All right,
Baby Shark coming from that
This is
tablet
a
of
great
hers.
time to have a meeting, and my topic for the meeting is going to be about meeting.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'd just like to mention we got a better turnout for an impromptu meeting than a normal meeting.
Can we bring back Bill's Biz?
All right, everybody. Let's see. This is for Sandy folk specifically, but eventually people are gonna be wanting in on it because it's gonna be so cool. This is where we're at currently with the meeting poll that if you're in Sandy, you know about it. As you can see, we have a front runner. 63.2% of Sandy want the shift meeting, or not the shift meeting. Well, I guess the shift 1, shift 2 meeting for Sandy every week to be. I think is that 5?
Can you
5
list
p.m.
those
Eastern,
that
I
hate
think.
Yes, 5
meetings?
p.m. EST.
Yeah, it's a really long line.
So 5 p.m. is the best time?
There's no way 5
across
p.m.
the 2 days, yes, it was. Yes, it was. Winning by
Sundays
1
are-
vote.
Look at that. That's the exact same
Less for
time that I
Sandy,
do
don't
that
worry
Grape
about
Seed
it.
weekly meeting because I know that'd be the best time.
Wow.
Well,
Well,
I
there you go,
wonder-
sir.
I wonder who said they hate
Anyway, we're still
meetings.
I'm still gonna
That
pump
wasn't
out
available
some
Saturday, so
more
there was no option
annoyances-
for.
reminders-
I
annoying
can't come
reminders
on
to people.
Saturday.
We could get more than 19
You
responses,
selected
but
I
this
hate
is looking
meetings?
pretty. This is looking pretty
The
good.
only option was none. I hate
So
meetings.
if you
I have no
not filled
choice
this
because I
out
couldn't
already,
make Saturdays.
Fill it out if you're in Sandy.
It's not that I hate
If you're
meetings,
not in
that's just-
Sandy,
that was the only
you can
box
just
to check.
appreciate the data, I guess.
Who voted I hate meetings?
Nobody.
did.
No.
None.
I
No.
did, but it's for a false reason. 'Cause there's
Okay.
no
Yes.
option.
Well, who did the other one?
Available.
Oh my god.
Let me clarify, Harold. There's 2 I hate meetings, but the second one,
What's the last one, Chief?
it says "Screw you, Bill." So someone, I don't know
Oh
who the
my
hell did
God.
that.
I picked the win that was just I
Disrespectful.
hate meetings.
Candy?
'cause- No, I'm busy on Sunday.
I'm
I'm
busy
busy
on
on Sunday.
Candy.
I
I
didn't
heard
pick that
screw
one.
you, Bill.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
What
let's go
Bill
with
do
that.
to you?
I fortunately for whoever did it, if they are in this room, made this an anonymous poll. However,
Wink.
Harold phone.
I mean,
No
you
wink.
say it's anonymous, but
hold on.
you specifically
Oh,
messaged me and asked me
Veronica,
if I
you're
was
getting
a win
your
with
phone
a
taken away.
certain response
Yes,
on a
because
certain
because
day.
you said I didn't fill
The
out
GA
any
messaged
days
me.
on
I didn't know we
Sunday,
weren't
and you were the
using
one
phones.
person who didn't.
What
You
do
were the
I
latest
put- do I put it in?
I'm in Duluth on Sundays. I probably won't make any of those,
Okay,
unfortunately.
don't worry about it.
Come on.
Give the
Dagger's
MDW to
all
Harold,
right.
whatever it is.
No one told me about this.
You guys removed the vest.
Yeah, vest
Get
off.
your
Who the
vest
hell
off
is
of
that?
Campo.
Selena, vest off. Jesus.
Guys, is there any like police work stuff we should all know about right
Yes.
now?
No.
There's one
Anything
thing I
going
have
on
to
on the
bring up.
streets?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, go
Why
ahead,
is-
Moose.
why
You bring
is-
it up.
Why is Bill saying no? Why did he say that?
Moose,
No,
go ahead.
sorry. I
Go
was
ahead.
I was thinking about something in my head. Go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay.
Get some
Yeah,
work
they
stuff
are.
out of the way.
And he did.
Candy, this is for you. Okay, I'm doing. Hey guys, there might be a lot going on in the streets right now. Is there any information we should all know or stuff going on that we should all know about as police
Ace
officers?
Smith kidnapped.
Strong Rock shot in head.
Okay.
Javier
good.
Denzel escaped prison.
Anything else?
Shout it out, guys.
Rain,
Shout
you
it
don't
out.
need to raise your hand. Just shout it out.
If Komodo GT, really fast acceleration. Be careful. You might need a parallel unit.
Alright,
I'm gonna say this. If you guys, everyone, shout out a thing, and then if anyone's curious and needs elaboration, go ahead and ask. Okay.
GT.
What's going on?
People want to kill
One at a
Allison
time.
Bentley.
What's
One at a
going on
time,
with
come
Mayor
on.
Buntas, Breeze? What's going on with Mayor Buntas?
That bitch boy, Mac McCann, or McCain, I don't know how to pronounce it, always keeps running in his stratum.
Any warrants?
Every time.
Any
Oh,
warrants?
he always has a warrant. Oh, yeah.
Are they around right now?
He should have a warrant
Yeah,
right
probably.
now.
He
He
has
has
two warrants
two.
right now.
Two, yeah.
If
he
they're
has
around
two.
right now, guys, let's
No, he doesn't.
let's look out for. Okay, never mind.
No, I'm just saying he doesn't need to get fisted because they're only reckless evading warrants, for
Yeah,
God's sake.
it's-
Do your
yeah,
job,
it's not
you're
nothing
cops.
crazy.
What? I'm not talking about getting fisted. I'm just saying, just keep an
Jeez,
eye
Moose,
out.
calm down.
What? Me?
He,
What?
he always likes to hit the old Alta Street tree squeeze, you know?
Is my
Bring down
command
innocence
telling
there.
me to not tell people to go after warrants?
Take it easy,
No,
Moose.
what? No.
No, just look out for him, guys. Come on,
That's
just
not. You
know,
pay
just-
attention.
Oh,
Moose.
Diamond Dogs are
That's not what we
pressing the
said.
pancake parlor for pancake
shift
money.
one. That's shift
No, that's
one.
shift 2 as well.
They're shift 2
What?
as well.
They exist in shift 2?
Apparently.
The owner is from yes. Anyway, keep an eye out for the Diamond Dogs. They're stealing pancake
know.
money. That's
Not
our
good.
pancakes, people.
Not good.
Not my pancakes.
Also,
what?
No,
Diamond
they're out for
Dogs-
pancake
That's a
money.
devil
Those are the
dogs.
devil dogs.
Also,
K-pop.
there's been a few instances about business licenses being expired. Any frequent businesses that you go to, check their business license. Remember, there's a 3-day grace period from when it expires for some reason. I don't know why, but if it says it expires on the 15th, on the 18th, it'll actually expire. I don't know why that
For
is.
driver's license.
I don't know, but we tried to, there was something with Yellow Jack, and they got it 3 days after. So just
Put your phone away, Bauer.
keep an eye out. Yes, Breeze and Rain, if you guys want to talk at the same time, or wait.
Let's talk at the same time, Rain. Ready?
No, I want to.
Oh, it's a real question. Okay.
I have a real question.
Yeah.
If I have if that incident happens, who do I write the citation to or whatever?
The business
owner?
Yeah. The
right.
business owner, and then you could probably contact the mayor's office and let them know because they run the businesses. I believe. I could be wrong.
Candy.
They have a business
Candy.
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 Yes, Rain. Yes, Rain.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Mine's just a little suggestion.
Oh, God, everybody. Hold
I'm
back
waiting,
at
I'm
1
waiting.
to 10.
Huh?
Is it life and death, emergency situation? You know,
I don't want to write the person in here who I was texting back. That's fine.
someone else in here texted.
Who was it?
If you read out, you get to keep your phone.
Yes,
Therefore,
yeah.
it's taken.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's fine. Here, take my phone.
Is it Breeze?
I respect it. I respect it. W
It is not
Candy.
me because I was speaking.
It's not Breeze.
Who was it?
I'm not saying.
Who's in here
know
when
who's
Candy's
on their
phone gets
phone.
taken?
It was
Huh?
Brock.
Was it? Was it? Was it?
It was
Right
Brock.
before she pulled out hers.
It was Brock and Veronica.
We're gonna
Yeah,
have
it's
to
a
subpoena
notepad,
her
yeah.
phone
She hiding
records.
her phone in the notepad.
Why would there be a phone inside a
Yeah.
notepad? Are you crazy, Cricket?
People used to do that in class, like hide it in
Oh
the
shit,
book.
she was writing having sex
Yeah.
with 95.
So, like, would they have a gun?
What the
Oh,
fuck?
my
Don't have
hands
sex
are
with 95.
If I just have a suggestion
you
for
say?
like flagging cars,
Wait,
is
what?
that a do your job thing you don't want to hear? Because I won't say
That
it.
brings another thing up.
Oh boy, here we go.
Sure, say
Radio
it.
traffic is terrible. Way too much yapping on the radio.
Nice, get into it.
Okay.
Yeah, get into it. Why
so
is someone
I
sending this to me?
I have a quick little suggestion. Not about radio stuff, but something different, if that was okay.
Okay, well, let me finish the radio.
Oh my god.
All right.
Continue with that. Sorry,
Let's
someone
finish the
sent that to
radio
me. I
stuff
don't
real
know who it is, and they should be ashamed of themselves for
All
something
right,
that can't
radio
be stupid.
traffic, please, for the love of God, keep like communication on Radio 1 like particular to police operations. When you go to your secondary channel, you can do whatever you want there. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't need people coming on Radio 1 giving a monologue about things. I don't need people going on Radio 1 giving out victim names or suspect names because it's not a PD only channel. Okay?
Yeah.
Who the hell's making that noise?
Not me.
Who's trying to interrupt me?
Okay.
Rio.
Hung
up.
Nice.
Was it?
Is this a
Someone
live?
here?
Yeah.
All right. Another thing is people
A
coming over
chariot?
when you're coming over from a secondary channel.
Yeah.
Please wait at least like 4 seconds between asking if the radio is clear. Because I swear to God, every time someone comes over from a radio channel, there's usually a pursuit or some comms going on, and they say radio clear, stuff like that. Just give it like 3-4 seconds before you ask for the radio's clear. Okay?
Yeah,
Yes,
if you haven't
sir.
figured it out by now,
Keep the radio
if
traffic
you-
down, just particular.
If you
right?
switch to a channel while
Yes, sir.
someone's talking, you won't hear him talking.
Yeah. That is
Evelyn,
true, you know. But also,
to
if you're
finish.
in another channel and, you've given out a description of a thing 8 times and someone just swaps over and they ask for description and your response is to be passive-aggressive, that's how you don't get that person to swap over the next time, okay? Sometimes you gotta repeat yourself. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, okay? Especially in the big situations with a lot of people involved, you're gonna need to repeat what the suspect is, who the suspect is, a lot of times. Unless we get active dispatch, we're putting that thing in the bolos, the 311s. Maybe if you're double-dapper supporting, throw up the dispatch car, throw up the little 311 so people get to stop acting,
Yep.
Everybody understand?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's nice.
Let's go, police.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go,
LSP.
please.
Let's go,
I
police.
finish.
Ow.
Rain, yeah, come on up. Come on up here, Rain.
Oh, I don't need to
That's
go
a
up.
thing.
Oh, okay. All right, come up.
All right. I just had a little suggestion for flagging cars. If you're gonna flag a car and it's
Flag.
That's a
flag it.
thing.
Yeah, if
No,
you
it's
Not
flag.
flag a car. That's not
flag. Sorry. If you do that, if it's about an incident, put the report number in there. So if the next person sees it, they know what to reference. And if it's not, if you don't have a report number, that's okay. Maybe put something like, this guy likes to take alleyways or something that will help if he runs. Something important. If it just is like fled from a 1060 or like a fled for me or something, it's like, oh, it doesn't matter. Just something important. If you have a report number, it's nice too. All right, that's all.
Can I add on to that real quick?
Is it good?
For the love of God, if you're going to flag a car, please put a date on it because I'm so
Oh,
sick of
that's
seeing
actually,
cars that
yeah.
were flagged from
Best
something
hat
like a
off,
week
best hat
ago
off.
and it's useless.
Yeah.
Best hat off.
First hat
Oh,
off.
right.
You gotta
I
take your
just got
vest
here.
and hat off.
Yeah, you could also put
Yeah, I
like
think you have to
codes
take
as
your vest
well
and hat
on
off.
the flags, like V for violent, police hater stuff like that. If you
Police hater.
Yeah, police
Oh
hater.
my
It's a
god.
thing. It's a thing.
We gotta get a tag,
Definitely
police hater.
Yep,
Yes,
police hater.
Rio, we're gonna wind this meeting down with the final. Rio with her fixed words of.
Can you speak up?
Oh, sorry.
No one can hear you.
Sorry. We're winding this meeting down with a final of Rio finally getting the words that she's going to replace instead of her dirty HR words. Otherwise, she's going to eat shit. Or, I mean, a bar of soap again. Rio?
Yeah, guys, I really don't want to eat shit. So instead of saying fuck, I'm gonna say flip, and instead of saying oh narts, man, I'm gonna say oh mustard. Yep.
That's it?
That's
Wow,
what.
really?
Well, there's
That's your whole. That's all you're changing. You're going to be in
no.
trouble.
I also came up in here to finish up the
I'm proud of
meeting
you,
and
Rio.
say, but now I'm nervous because there's so many people in here and I'm getting overwhelmed. But I wanted to say, just a reminder that I am the assistant captain and
Assistant
you have
to the
any-
captain.
Assistant captain.
and if you have any silly questions for Joe, you should probably come to me first. Only
Yeah,
if they're silly, unless
can
they're
you-
serious.
Can you start demoting the people that Joe complains about all the time and says he can't do anything about?
I will give them strike points called Rio strike
Harold.
points. They do not hold any weight. Okay, I don't know what you're pointing at.
Shit.
I like that way.
Let's let Rio finish here.
Yeah, come on, Joe.
Yeah, so if you have any silly questions for Joe, you can come to me first because I'm the assistant captain. Also, I'm going to be trying to hold meetings like once a week at least. Yep.
Good job, Rio.
No, assistant captain.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Let's
This
go
was a great
police.
meeting,
We're
Rio.
done
Thank
here
you.
now.
Let's go, police.
That's okay.
Let's go.
Thank you both
Let's
for
go,
the
police.
impromptu meeting.
Happy Friday, everyone. Have a good
Good
weekend.
job, guys.
I'm sorry.
Oh, come get your phones and MDWs back if
I
you
need
were
to
using them.
organize interviews.
Good job. Yeah.
It's Casual Friday. For the love of God, please wear jeans.
Oh, you forgot the jeans thing, Rio. Rio, quick, the jeans.
We forgot the jeans.
Wear
Quick,
jeans.
quick, before everybody
Guys,
leaves. Hey,
it's
yell
also
before
Jeans
everybody
Friday.
leaves.
Thank you,
Guys,
sir.
it's almost
Jeans
Jeans
Friday
Friday.
for
It's also
county.
Jeans Friday. Put some
For the
fucking
county,
jeans on.
for the county only.
For the county.
If you had your phone taken, an MDW, come over and get it from the
Come on.
back.
Oh my God, HR, Jesus
But no,
Christ.
you might want to.
Over.
What? Attend
Can
the
we
bar.
get this off the monitor, please?
Freeze, that actually looks worse
What
on
the
you
hell
than
is
your
this
name's
on the
the
TV?
camera.
Who put this up here?
Freeze.
That was sent to like everyone in the
Harold,
that
get
took
it
a
down.
picture for
Harold,
HR.
don't look.
Get it down.
Freeze.
Look,
Freeze,
come on,
but it looks worse
I'm in
than
charge
your
of
name.
the bar.
Forward.
Whoever put it up, I'm gonna
on,
I'm
just
gonna
got-
freak
I
out.
got my-
Hopefully that is your ass.
I took it for HR. Everyone was standing there watching me do it.
Who's gonna?
No, that's
now
true.
there's
I
no
asked him to
context.
take that
No,
photo.
now
He
there's
sent
no
it to me.
context.
It's
Very
going to
hard.
report.
All right.
Yeah, it's
I
going
just had
to
to
report.
replace it
Okay,
as fast
all
as I
right,
could
good.
with whatever
Thank
it was
you,
ready.
And then it was sent
Oh,
around.
there's a phone in the back.
For the gang.
There's a phone in the
That's
back.
after he shot the shot.
I wonder who's
Strong
phone.
rock.
The phone
Hey,
in the
Candy,
back
you
is
wanna-
ringing.
Huh?
You want to work?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Candy, you look stupid
Although-
today.
You look
Hey,
stupid
Harriet.
every day,
you.
so I feel
How are
bad
you?
for
Yeah,
you, mate.
yeah.
I know you
No,
are. What
it's-
am I?
I'm here.
later.
You wanna?
Nice.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
walk.
Your,
out.
your shoes untied.
What? I did. I
Got
did the
him.
tweet.
What do you mean?
I put it on the.
Ah!
Yeah, get him.
Yeah. Veronica,
Maybe
I-
they could bury him at the tree.
I put it on
Veronica.
Twitter, and
Yeah.
I said, "Thank you, donation. We named the tree after Jack Daniels. Rest in peace. Hashtag Grapeseed Tree."
I think it's time to bring it up. I think it's
You
time
guys-
to for the elephant in, hang on,
on.
this is important. The elephant to the in the room. We need to get rid of the whiskey call signs.
Yes.
Who cares?
I think it's time.
Yes.
I just had a talk with Treddy, who's like, "Don't do that."
What? He was the one that brought it up the
I
other
hate that guy.
day.
Yeah, he told me no, don't do it. He wants CID trimmed down in numbers,
What?
but he doesn't
That
want
makes
call signs
sense.
changed.
I think that maybe one of the best ways we could do CID, because as I think I've mentioned this before, when you create a specialization, same thing happened with Grapeseed, right? Same thing Palito. It just results in the rest of the department not doing it, right? You make a Grapeseed department, the rest of college don't police Grapeseed. You make a detective department, the rest of the department stop doing detective stuff and investigations, right? That makes sense. Is Moose okay?
Oh.
Someone check on Moose. So my thing
Delegating
was,
to Rain. Rain, go check
uh,
Moose.
if you want to trim it down, what if CID was just like detective supervisors, basically, and they're just, they're just the supervisors. You don't have like NAMA detectives, you just have NAMA LEOs that do detective stuff, as they said.
I don't know, because there's a lot of sensitive information, right? That like in those CID reports, especially for like, stuff like government workers or, on gangs that may have a leak in, like there may be a leak in the
you need a
department.
detective department, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just tough, but
We're just gonna get rid of
Yeah.
the detectives and probationary detectives who don't actually do any investigation,
I'm
As
keeping
you
Moose
said,
warm.
yeah.
He's okay, guys.
All
I'm
right,
just
well,
keeping him warm.
I guess I'm out.
or who don't train our detectives.
Candy attacked me.
God damn it, you're
Supervise
really gonna
everything.
chat me here, aren't I? I'm
Yeah.
chatting.
I'm here for the
Correct.
meeting, Harold, that you wanted with Grapeseed.
Hold on, can I just do all of that except I can have a Sandy call sign? Because I'm not doing day-to-day stuff. I'm just saying we could continue the Sandy 8 bit. Really good bit.
You know what? You can get what you
778.
get. Yeah, people need to start being a little more appreciative around here, I think.
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Yeah.
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 appreciative
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. Everyone's always fucking complaining about shit. I'm so sick and tired of not coming
Yeah,
around
so-
for like
so
3 days, and I
tiring.
come back and people just complaining about stuff that's
Get
not a
over
big
it and
deal.
go do police work. That's what I say.
All these complainers, you know.
Yep.
All right.
I
Everybody
trained
get on
a
and go to
Good
police
job,
work.
guys.
Yeah,
I
let's
trained
go
a
do
couple of
police work.
prosecutors
I don't know,
the other
judges.
day in a bench.
How's everything going with speed, Reed?
Good, you know.
That's good. That's good.
That's
Good,
really
enjoy
guys.
that.
Good job.
Really good. You
More
enjoy
coming
it,
in.
yeah?
You enjoy that, Reed.
Yeah, Rain, you enjoy that.
Keep having
Yeah.
fun, you know? Keep
I
up the
don't
good
know.
work with speed, eh?
Yeah, you keep
Hey,
it up,
Reed,
Rain.
like that.
Reed,
Sorry.
I love
do
you, you know? You know I've always got your back, you know?
Whatever happens
Rain,
with
we've got your
speed, you're
back no
great, doing
matter
great.
what,
You're
especially
doing
when it
great.
comes to speed. You're doing great.
I don't know what's
meeting
going
my
on. I was just
speed getting
stirring with you
disbanded.
guys. Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know.
Once I like being on the side.
I was just
Don't let
stirring
anyone
with you
know.
guys. I don't know what's going on.
Don't let anyone know.
I've got a meeting. Bye.
I need food so bad. Bye. You sticking around? Or did you want to meet with whatever the hell command?
I don't know if I want to. Do we have to? I mean, we got you, me, Ray,
Everett.
Everett. Casey's asleep. Dallas is MIA as always. Ramona. Part of the reason I wanted to talk about the removal of Shift 3.
Do you actually want to do that?
I'm weighing the pros and cons, and there's a lot more pros than cons.
It's a shift we no longer have to worry about because there's no oversight into shift 3.
Like, you know, I like being shift 1 and dip my toes in shift 2. I don't mind dipping my toes like in late shift 3, early shift 1. But
I dip my toes into early shift 3 sometimes, but
yeah,
not the
I
last
don't like
couple
that.
weeks.
I don't know about. Boss, it really brought me to right. But Ramona said, "I want him. It's my shift."
I knew that would. Oh my gosh, you know, I knew.
I
it.
have not. Maybe I should be some my department.
Your blood pressure, sir. Your blood pressure.
Just like shift 2 is coyote. Shift 2 is your shift.
But if you tell me no, I don't do it.
You know, it's still
Okay,
my department.
it's my
and,
shift,
like, you
but
know,
your
I got, like,
department.
I got
Yes,
the-
yeah, but-
I got the wider division, and it's like, you know,
Yeah.
I respect there's like the co-leads, but end of the day, I'm like a stopgap, right?
You
like if
have
it was
the
you, me,
vision.
Ramona in the same room, I would like to say that, you know, you and Ramona would be able to have like the same ability to argue your points. And then I'd be the deal breaker, right?
Yeah.
And I think like you two should be able to contest and talk against me. And you know, you should be like, you know, I don't think it should be an echo chamber, right?
Yeah.
Like if you disagree with something, if you want stuff done differently from what I'm doing, hello, I want you to do that, but
overriding you is okay. How can I put this? The second in command overriding the founder of how do I guess it just
oh,
optics
do you
wise.
have the grapeseed radio? I don't know if you had.
Oh, I did not. Who did?
She's been going around acting like my own PA and
Why did you guys
Grapeseed.
maybe only the
So I
idea?
walked up to her after the meeting and said, "I need a captain's assistant officially." And then
Oh,
she
okay.
she looked up and I said, "I need you
For
to
real?
organize
Throw you down,
interviews
Twinsta.
for captain assistant for me." I piped that on.
That's why.
I got it.
I think you know. Okay, it's one thing for her to say. If you didn't say no, right? Let's say if she just hired that or had that interview and was like, "Oh, I like that guy. I want to hire him." You know, shift 3 is my shift. I really want that guy hired. And if you said, but like that would be fine. But the whole thing, you know, always you being like, we shouldn't. We gotta talk to that guy again at least. You know.
Yeah, I just wanted. It was like, you know.
You didn't say
it wasn't a no.
no-go.
It was
You
just a maybe, and I wanted more follow up, and I wanted to spend more time with the guy to build up more relations with the department to, instead of being uncertain to be sure of it.
What
right? I've had 2 cops.com people show up at Grapeseed the last few days, and I interviewed with like a group of us. One of them, her name is like Isabella Ivy Grove, and she's a farmer. and she keeps talking about being a pumpkin chef. She's cops.com. But instead of just hiring her, I was like, you're gonna spend time around the station. I hired her as that grapeseed chef at the station, and I said, you show up to the meeting on Friday and see how you are.
I think...
Same with this other guy. Oh, he's got a funny accent. He sounds like Jim Hastings. But I'm not sure about it. So I said, spend some time around. And he did 5 hours of Farming Friday today. And Astrid and Mev were like, yeah, this guy's great, spending my time with him. We don't need to rush these things.
I'm going to say something that I really am... I want to preface with, I'm really trying not to stir when I say this. I really do mean this genuinely. And I think it might put a bit of perspective on it. I feel like what happened there was an example of the disconnect that Ramona has with how Grapeseed does things and has done things. I think that while I think Ramona's great, I trust Ramona, I think that, but I think that was an example of the disconnect of the process that we have had with everybody. We've had, and why Grapeseed and what we have is good, because we take our time to nurture the people below us. We take the time to incorporate them organically and slowly. And of course, not everyone. Some people just fit right in.
Yeah,
right?
sometimes it's like a shoe-in, you just know.
But those are cases that even like those people, we still incorporate in a way that is, it's like incorporating a group of cats and you're bringing a new cat, right? Sure, they're going to get, but at the same time, it's a new environment. We police a very specific, we really try to make sure that quality is good. And I think that one interview for 5 minutes to 10 minutes is just not, it's never been enough. That's not enough. We don't treat people like that enough. Of course, like Nora, for example. Boom. Easy. We know immediately. We can tell immediately. But, some people you can, but not everyone's like that. And I think it shows a bit of I'm so sorry. If I did that to you, I would expect to be fired. I would get it. If you told me not to hire a guy and I just fucking hired a guy.
I don't know if she hired him, if it's just a training department.
Joe told me she hired him.
Well, yeah, she's the head of Shift 3 County, but I put notes.
This has nothing to do with Rory.
Saying, we need a second interview. It's not he's not in.
It's us wanting to role play with you more.
So I don't know if the
hiring,
training department would just
right? It's like,
let's just hire the guy.
It's
I don't know if she's talked to him because she has been a little bit of LOEs.
Which is fine, which is okay.
And as you say, he can be perfect for Grapeseed, right? And he can be a good fit, but it's still the principle of the hard thing, and
this has nothing to do with Rory, really. It really has nothing to do with the guy.
It's just part of either promote what she did or whatever the training department did,
Before all this, I guess I was under the impression that it was confirmed that she did this. I guess we should get confirmation that he is in fact was onboarded or brought in by Ramona.
Oh, he was onboarded yesterday.
But by Ramona, it had to have been by Ramona.
Yeah.
No one else could have done it.
No, the training department can. That's one of my issues as well. Is the current
process.
The current process has lost its identity with the number department. It's like it's rushing it. This is why I keep saying,
how
these
could
shift
the
one job fairs are
hire
happening, and it's like, I don't want people because they do a job fair, and then they get the invitations, and then they just onboard people, and they just bring them in. They just.
But
I'm gonna reach out to this guy.
Wouldn't we have had to reach out to him to show him how would he have
they
gotten
would
the
just
invitation?
send they would just send the hello, you got an offer from these departments. You can pick one.
But Ramona would have had to put out the offer, right?
No, it would have been from the spreadsheet that we did, which and it was like we put down send an offer, and then I put
XCOM,
down
thank you for the raid, buddy. What up?
Not an actual offer till he gets a second interview.
Huge. What up, buddy? How you doing?
Larry, this is Harold, your boss, in brackets, maybe.
I think
we need to talk.
I think Ramona undermining Harold is the issue here. Like Ramona,
I didn't say yes or anything to him. I did not hire him.
We also didn't say no to him. I just,
Ramona just said this.
Ramona said out loud. We heard her. Well,
Ramona said I did not hire him in. I didn't say yes to anything to him. Did not reach out to him either yet about the second interview.
Ramona said that?
Yeah. I texted her.
Then who the fuck hired this guy?
I don't know.
Okay, well, never mind.
Hello?
Well,
Phone call.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey.
Is this important?
No.
Well, okay, what is it, though?
I'm gonna move all the beds out of the Grapeseed barracks, and I need you to get rid of everything that you can move, because I like it's all like I can't redecorate it until you move the things that you put there.
What? I didn't. I got beef to move all that stuff.
Oh, it's already all moved.
Yeah, should be.
Okay.
Why are you moving everything?
Well, you said I could decorate it, so I'm gonna decorate it.
The beef. Yeah, you decorated beef, and we're gonna do a vote on whose we like the most. So you better bring your A game.
What the hell? Okay.
Do you have the manager staff?
Yeah, you gave it to me.
Okay, get to work.
Okay, bye.
Maybe the prize is my assistant position. Who knows?
Harold,
Who
people
knows?
are talking about it on Twinster that I didn't agree. I didn't say yes. I know. Winchester, not Winchester, Iridescent was like, congrats, Skylar. I was like, no.
Quinn on becoming captain
I
assistant.
didn't. No, I didn't say that. I said
Yeah, she's
you were
had a
like
chapter by
holding
Skylar.
you
I
holding
cannot believe you did
interviews.
this.
You were holding interviews. I said what?
I hung up.
Nice. Okay, so to circle back on that, so Ramona didn't. I mean, I guess. All right, the whole thing that started, I guess, the frustration is that she did say that though. So I'm confused because her
Yeah, well,
actions.
she did say that.
She
because
said
did
that,
want the
and then
guy.
he got hired. She
Yeah.
said, "Well, it's my shift. I'm hiring him," and then he got hired. I don't know if she's backtracking, or we should probably look into that with P&T. Which we could talk to Everett about it.
Shift 3's on an island. Everett's not gonna know nothing. I might have to do it. I might brave Shift 3 and confront one of them.
Who is it? Who would you confront?
Carson. Storm.
No, Harold, don't. You can't do that.
Levi Tarantino.
Harold, you can't do that. That's dangerous.
One other
man.
one who I forget. They got like 5 LSPD FTSs.
They're not gonna care. They're gonna say, "I don't know." Nash and Natasha. They're gonna say, "Shut up, old man." They're gonna say, "Yeah, Harold, yeah," and then
What if
gotta
I
put a bug on
move
him.
to Shift 3 and I become the captain of Shift 3?
That's so dumb.
And then
Jeff's
I
already got
fire
that.
them on. Does he? Does Jeff got it? Because every time I hear about Jeff, he's going insane.
Jeff's
and
kind
he
of doing
hates
his own
everybody.
thing. I mean, you could fire them all not in shift 3. You don't. I don't understand this whole shift thing.
What if we pack grapes, you know, to Shift 3?
I think that'd be good. I think we've been talking about doing it for a while. It's less oversight we have to try to build a department on.
But also, if we had the department in there, it would be fun. But also, it's always a like I feel bad for Chip. You know, it's why we lost Tash and Gumtree. You know, they had no other grapes in a row with them. It's probably why we lost Jim Hastings. You know, it's when you got 7 departments, it's so hard for like building a department that's well staffed 24/7.
It might start something good where there are sub-departments that operate only in certain shifts. You know?
What happens when you go into Shift 3 for like, you know, every now and then?
Who cares? I'm a grapeseed deputy in shift 3. It doesn't. What happened? It's like asking what happens when a sergeant in shift 1 bleeds into shift 2. I don't know. It's the same thing. They should be a little more generous about what they're doing and make sure the people in that shift are taken care of.
Like what? Their Peril would put out a Shift 1. Grapeseed would put out a Shift 3.
Yeah.
Palito would put out a Shift 2.
And 3 and 1.
Okay. Highway would put out have. Where's Highway dead? Actually, Highway's
Shift
actually well
3?
balanced.
Shift 3 would
No,
probably.
they're well balanced. They're well balanced.
That's good. Good for him. The Rangers would. We have no FTOs in Shift 3. No one takes any of our fucking cadets. We bleed in Shift 3. We can also reopen it later on if things change, you know?
There's a creepy guy.
It's probably because Skylar drove there.
Someone as a business owner have reached out to me to talk about Grapeseed Main Street.
Oh, see that guy jumping down from the roof?
That's like suspicious. Why is that? Hello. Do you know who Rebecca Starr is? I'm trying to meet them on Main Street.
That is myself. I'm Rebecca Starr, owner of Patchwork and Stitches.
Hello, Rebecca Starr, owner of
Patrick and Stitches.
Patrick and Lilo and Stitch.
Patchwork.
You like
Patches
the little
and
cartoons?
Stitches.
Patrick and Lilo and Stitch. I like the little blue fella when he's like.
Oh dear.
They say Ohana is family, and family means nobody gets left behind.
No one left behind. Family. Family.
You guys like family?
Hello, Alex. Have you seen a patchwork and Patrick and
Stitches.
Yes,
Patchwork
right here.
and Stitches. Just call it
You are
Stitches.
you're the business.
I am the business owner, yes.
What's with the potato and hiding on the jumper? Are you stockpiling potatoes?
No, I just call myself a social potato.
I'm somewhat of a social butterfly myself.
I'm not very good at social stuff sometimes, so I just call myself a potato.
I like potatoes.
They're great.
I was on a TV show and I grew potatoes in the garden, but no one was watching. By the way, if you need to eat potatoes, there's a bunch at the cadet house.
Yeah, no, I was recommending them because they wanted to move up shop and they were considering the options, and I gave them the option. Why not, Grapeseed Maine? Because I'm trying to help. At least me and Sally are trying to help more businesses to kind of push more into Grapeseed Maine.
The farming fellowship is. I'm trying to get the farmers market building. So we got the farming fellowship there, and then we'll use that as like a stockpile of veggies, and then business owners can go there for veggies. Or
Yeah, no, that was one of the ideas I had as well, which I wanted to try and bring up to you as well at some point. Because
don't you worry, not just one, but 17 steps ahead.
Good. Because me and Sally were saying how nice it would be, like let's say once I get the equipment to paint and all that, when people are waiting to get their car done, they can walk down, maybe get some food.
I zoned out, guys. I don't know what the fuck they're
check out,
talking
for example,
about.
Patchwork
I don't
over
know
here,
what the fuck they're talking about. I
check out if
zoned
you want to
out,
buy any
chat.
veggies, or we're trying to push for more.
Haven't you guys played Frag
businesses
Punk?
to open up?
Yeah. Did we talk about having an embassy on Main Street? Or was that with Casey? Casey had the idea of putting a table with the grapeseed star in it, and we just set one deputy on the Main Street. When when we got the people on it, because that'd be fun. I like a booth, like a telephone booth,
That could be good. We also have the whole department 2 blocks that way.
Yeah, we do.
That we're usually.
But it's just nice to get
But that'd
a
be for
person
farmers
here,
markets and yeah, that'd be nice.
during the market.
That'd be really nice.
Because we got a market on
We
Tuesday,
got the
that'd be
department
fun.
right there.
Actually, the patches that were provided to you guys by who was it?
Average patrol.
Yes, he got it from my business.
Wow. Let's get that.
Wow.
Yeah. So you do like little stitching stuff and little patchworks. I don't know what I don't. You
So embroidered
cardigans.
patches.
Oh. Oh,
It's a very good business. Their like work is superb. I have one of their patches like in my pocket with me as well. I love it.
The work is superb.
Where do you make jumpers and socks?
No, just the embroidered patches that you receive from Paltrow.
What if I wanted a grapeseed jumper?
And sacks.
Yeah, for Christmas.
Unfortunately, it's outside of my business scope. I'm not allowed to do clothing.
Who says?
The last mayor and the business council.
Maybe it's time to check with the new mayor. I would pay a hefty sum for a grapeseed jumper and socks.
That would
It
be
might
pretty cool to have.
I don't know if I can make them wearable because I don't think anyone can do clothing in the city except the government.
Who says?
The government?
I'm the government.
The people that pay your salary. Your
Yeah, we're
wages, your salary.
cops. We're the
A
government.
people. I get paid by the people. Taxes. And I'm the people.
I don't know.
So I say jumper and socks.
I'm not. Again, the whole point was to make patches and like embroidered work, not clothing.
What if the patch was in the shape of a sock
That I can do.
with a hole in it,
Where do you want
so I
the
can
hole?
put my foot in it?
Oh, so you want a hole at the top? Okay, you know I can't. Do
Yeah.
that. I can only do one side. I can only do patches.
What if there was two patches and we sewed them together, but not at the top, and then I put my foot in it,
I don't think that'd be very comfortable.
and it was a sock and grapeseed on it?
I could literally have a sock that says grapeseed on it, but I can't. You can't put your foot in it.
Who says I can't put my foot in it?
The government.
The
I'm
government?
the government. I will not stand for this. The government are stopping me from putting my feet in socks.
Listen, I just make embroidered patches.
In the shape of a sock.
That you cannot put your foot in.
Who says?
You know what? I'm just.
I mean, hey, if he wants to put like one of the patches on his foot,
Yeah, if he wants to sew it onto his sock, he can.
What if it went over my entire sock?
I can't make them that big.
What if I had small feet? I don't,
go.
but what if I did?
I don't think so.
But what if?
Yeah, what if?
never know.
So, did you have a building in mind that could help give insight on some businesses already? This one's one of the heavily contested ones. It's a nice one, but I know a lot of people would like to see it as a bar because it used to be a bar in the 80s and the 90s before it closed down. So, you might get, what do you call it, you might get people being like, contesting it, but, it's kind of unclaimed. I don't think there's a single one that's actually technically claimed, so I guess it would be a first come, first serve. I could just do what I do at Graveseed there with that station, and you just start working out of it. Start being here. People have said, "Oh, I'd like that for a bar." We're here a year and a bit later. There's no bar, so I don't know. I think you can
Yeah, it's
just
kind of like what I
you just
started
do it.
doing over
You
there.
know, just do it. Just take it up. Obviously, we got the setup for the street for the little market. So, I mean, what is the stuff you would need from the mayor's office? On a permanent basis. Like I don't know, like what tables, chairs, little booth.
I'd have to contact the business.
Oh yeah, you got to go through the Fisher Construction, who will then ask me because I had to go through. There's a farm who had me move on the farm and stuff here, so we don't want to mess his stuff up. But I'm just, like what kind, yeah, you want stuff street side? Because the alleyway behind this place is nice, but it's all occupied with a little bar setup, no?
Yeah, I would probably need the front of the building just for the temporary, because like for the temporary pop-up tent, so I can have my printer and my
So like one of those?
Printer.
Yeah. With a table with two, like I have two tables right now for my old setup. I have a table for my printer, and then I have a table for my computer and a tray. And then I would like maybe a TV so I can display my stuff.
TVs bring a lot of light pollution, especially outside, especially on a road. We don't really want a TV on a road.
Just an idea, because either that or a board that I can post my stuff on. Ooh, how about this? A board with a piece of glass over it to keep the poster dry. That way, no light pollution.
I have seen some businesses around the states doing a little bit of like signage. It started up. I don't know the details. You'd have to talk to the mayor's office about how that works. Take this one with a grain of salt because there's no promise. But there was an angry letter wrote by a farmer could heard to the governor's office to get all these places open and inside. But who knows if that would ever happen in a year and five, who knows. But if that happened, then, sure, TV, right? Easy peasy. Because it's inside, and, you don't got to buy like what do they call it, like the outside TVs? Because the outside TVs, they gotta pay for the extension cable that goes inside, and the property lines when it comes to the mayor's office.
Oh,
They're not
man.
giving you the building. They're just saying you can operate by this building. You don't own this. You're paying a business license that lets you lease this property. So no like permanent
fuck is going
change to the
on?
thing, unless they do like a go-go's. I'm trying to think, has there even been any business that got like proper stuff? I guess they could say Meadows Brewery, because that place was already done. That place is like a horse. And then we were like, what if we, not make a horse and do it like a sugar high?
Location.
That's not permanent, though. They're not.
Painted Moon is permanent, but they're still under construction. It's been like 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's one of the first ones. Yeah, Painted Moon. Yeah.
Painted
It's a long
Moon.
process. I mean, even like that bean machine.
More like
they
painted
lease.
goo.
Right,
guys?
they lease the little.
They're an
Am I right?
Yeah, but it's a lease building. The whole like Del Perro Plaza over there. Yeah, they work the same as the Vespucci Promenade, and it would be, probably the same for the Grapeseed Main Street. I would honestly think that they would probably never ever sell ownership of the stars, and they should probably do the same with the horses, if you ask me, because San Andreas is, what they call it? They call it a holiday estate, a lot of people, they just stop by for like 6 months, a year, or, if you're given ownership, it's much easier to give than it is to take away, right? I mean, look at the 6 horses at Grapeseed Main Street. 3 of them are unoccupied, Yeah, 3 of them are unoccupied. So, I would assume it would be the same for that business,
I'm not sure. I'm just told. So essentially, I guess I've released in front of the building. I'm given property lines, so that way I can, operate there with the license that I currently have, which is valid until the 17th, and then I have new.
But nothing would stop the state of one day to say, okay, this building is blown up, and no, it's I don't know, it's a swimming pool. You know, that's what happened to Maisie McPherson up in Palito. She owned some farming fields here, property lines given by the mayor's office, and then the local farmer owned it, said, "I'm setting up shop, destroyed all the trees, and then made an RV park."
Oh God.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
There's nothing stopping, state, federal construction coming through and saying, oh, that barn where Alex has got casual customs, we're going to tear that down and make a proper warehouse for storage.
Mm-hmm.
Could happen, never know.
Yeah. But
So I would say get a little construction proposal, and do like notifying the mayor's office with no property lines. I would say I don't think any of the current businesses on Grapeseed have actually claimed this. I think the Hellions at one point were like, yeah, we want to open a bar right here. But as of 2 or 3 weeks ago, the Hellions got the bar over at Braddock Pass. So they got their own little place. So I don't think they'd care.
I reached out to them. I showed them a picture, and they said this isn't claimed.
Oh,
Yeah,
mustard,
perfect,
man.
I know JJ's Chippy, they're kind of in the village, but they wanted one of these two. Trying to think if anybody else wanted any of them. There's a possibility the building in front, you see the one with the rainbow? There were talks that Fleeca were going to get a bank there, so who knows, Yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's already a lot of banks. So
Yeah,
who
there are.
knows? I don't know if they'd apply someone to pick up paychecks, but just deposit the stuff, like ATM, that'd be nice.
Oh, mustard.
Right now it's just the mayor, so there's no one around the business council.
Is there a business council yet, or is it just the mayor?
Yes, there is. I know of
Who
two
is
people.
it?
There is
Hello?
Mark and Alfie.
Up there? Mark who?
Uh-oh,
The
tummy.
EMS. I'm trying to remember his full name.
Yeah.
Mark
there's a vending
Jung,
machine.
if I got that right.
Oh, those are bad for you. They're bad for you, more
Oh, okay. I don't know how long we're
Yeah,
gonna be here, so I was gonna tag myself over.
For a second, we'll go with the pancake pie. So yeah, I mean, obviously being on the main street, you'll be, right next to us is Grapeseed, and and the big thing we're trying to do is not just make it department, we're trying to get the town shutted out. And we got people, right? We got a lot of people at the RV park. We got a decent amount of people farming. We got businesses. But the main priority for the people at Grapeseed probably know is getting this main street up and running and being able to help facilitate the businesses. We're hopefully going to bring back the markets more consistent. We got one scheduled for Tuesday, and we'll probably do one another like a week or two after. And then we'll do like the big events like the Renaissance Fair. Probably every like 4, 5, 6 months. Like the big one. So the big ones we do them more sporadically, so they're bigger and special, and then we'll do the small ones that are easier to do more consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you need anything from us, you've already got my number, so I get you saved on. And, we got a lot of people that love to have you, a nice shot at out. We've already had Everett use the company, and we've got a lot more stuff that we need patchwork for, so, business should be good.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. So as soon as
Business
the council
is
up and running,
booming.
we can get this moved and then start a construction request.
Yeah.
Because right now
Yes,
I'm in
do it in
Mirror
that same little document, sure.
Right now I'm just in Mirror Park.
It's dangerous down there.
Yeah, Mirror Park's that's rough.
They've got gangs down there. You don't want to. You don't want to be down there.
Painted Moon's down there. They're pretty good peeps.
Are they a gang? Is that a gang?
It's a
No,
business.
it's a food truck.
Well, is it a gang?
No.
Okay,
It's
good.
literally
That's
a
good.
food place.
Well, hey, Go-Go shoots cops, so I don't know. I'm just checking. I'm just making sure.
You gotta watch out. Gotta watch out, sure. Never
I'm
know you
just
can
here.
trash. But you know, we're happy to have you here. And if you need anything, we're right on the road, all right? And once you get shouted out, we'll have like a prep introduction. Well, you know, maybe it's even in time for the little farmers market, sure.
Maybe.
Wow.
Cool.
That's bad, right? We gotta clear that. That's not good. We gotta get forward and clear that little car crash, sure. That's it. Did you see that? I've never seen that. That is not good.
It's not good.
Ma'am, get well short.
Well,
why were we talking about?
Yeah.
Shift 3.
Yeah. Shift 3. Shutting it down. I mean, I'd say on one hand, you know, you want a police department that can operate all 3 shifts, but, you know, also, if we feel like Shift 3 doesn't coincide with the culture that we've tried to create and the type of police work and style and all that, then
I
why?
did have a sit down with Ramona when she came to me and she said she was having second guesses about being in the department after she was promoted to lieutenant and talked about moving to the Rangers. And I had, did I ever tell you about that?
No,
Oh,
what?
I never tell you about it. Yeah, that was like 2 or 3 months ago. She was like, she felt disconnected from Grapeseed, not included in Grapeseed. She felt like she didn't align with Grapeseed, and that she would be better suited in another department, like going to watch the Rangers.
I don't think she was ever really super like connected with Grapeseed in the first place. I don't, but because Shift 3 was never a big thing. I don't know. I know
She was, yeah, and I'll fight for her, and I'll fight that, you know, she was a good fit in it. Early Shift 1, late Shift 3, you know, she did a lot of stuff for the department.
Oh no, I'm not saying anything. Like, I'm just saying like the hanging out and, you know, patrolling with a bunch of people and getting to know everybody in the department.
There was leadership at Parson time.
Maybe.
Higher up she went, the more disconnected she went.
But was she ever like rolling around and with people and?
She was
that's
definitely in the
good.
scene, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that
She was
might be right.
Robin's best friend, and as soon as she became a superior, Robin said this herself. She felt like something, you know, that she hated her. Robin was saying that she felt like she hated her.
Her
They're like
and Robin were
friends.
best friends?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. She tried to get Robin fired.
And demoted. Much better.
That's not good. I did not know
But
that.
it's good to have standards, and I think, you know, Robin definitely did stuff that were, you know, warranted demotions and fines and suspensions, right? A little bit of a loose cannon, but we are loose cannons, you know?
That's Grapeseed as a
department
department is the loose cannon department. Well, not as much anymore. To be honest.
We just had 5 deputies and a sergeant trespass on a military base. One of them
That
got
was so
felony charges.
long ago,
One of
though.
them
That
got
was
away.
that was
You
so
and
long
I charged the military base. You got kidnapped and arrested for a bit. You and I got kidnapped by a terrorist organization. We're currently in the process of trying to do a Grapeseed rank roulette where we spin the wheel in everybody's positions. We also have just lost 2 civil cases for $30-something thousand.
I can't believe we lost that. I cannot believe I lost that.
I don't know if you know, but Di Davis lost the civil case for frisking or searching someone at a 37. Got fined $5,000. Didn't pay it. The person never reached out to Grapeseed. They reached out to me for the first time last week I said, reach out to my lawyer, we'll organize the payment. They didn't. They then went on the docket and said they didn't pay me. And then the DOJ were like, okay, it's been 81 days, 10% compound interest for each week.
Since
instead of
when are they doing this
12,000,
compound interest shit?
They gotta pay another $12,000.
When did this
No,
compound interest thing
$14,000.
start coming in?
You gotta pay $14,000. So, I don't know. But I don't know if you know this, every other department, they get a budget and they go to the mayor's office, the governor's office, and they get paid for civil cases by the state. We don't get paid.
Why don't
we have
why
the
not?
only money we've ever received from the state was for the motorbike for Grapeseed, which was $30,000, and then for I guess we got $92,000 from Martin on his last day because I tagged him and he got us a bunch of money. But you know that 92,000? That's still in the LSSD account. They didn't move it over to the Grapeseed.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, every single civil case, every expense Grapeseed has ever spent, including the entire station, was funded by us.
Why is it like this? Why is it so bad?
Oh.
Well, what the hell do we do? I think
we could ask the governor's office and the mayor's office for money. We want to start asking for money for civil cases, because then the sheriff's gonna realize we're losing civil cases.
we need to start doing that. He's not going to pay attention to that.
Yeah, he is. That's why he set up the budget account.
We'll just have
I
him
don't know
give
if
it
you
to us in
know
cash.
this.
Have him give it to us in cash.
I gotta show you something.
Or we start having violating rights car washes where we're like, hey, sorry, we're just saving up for in case we violate someone's rights so we can pay it out. I don't. Okay, hold on. No, circle back. This compound interest bullshit. What the fuck? When the fuck did this start, Harold? When the heck? Pardon my French. When the fuck did this start? Compound interest? I can't even count to 10%, let alone look at how much that interests me.
Boss, I gotta show you. Do you understand what a pie chart is?
Yeah, it's a chart that looks delicious.
You see the shape? On the phone, is it a shape?
Yeah. What's this?
That's the grapeseed expenses for the last 5 months.
Yeah, that looks.
See, it's $175,000.
Yeah.
So you see that little tiny line in the middle?
Yeah, the super dark one.
That's called unlabored, which is $1,200. The pink one is $15,000. That was a payment for employee Christmas presents. The blue thing on the left side is a $70,000 transfer for the new grapeseed lotion. You see the massive blue thing that takes up around 55 to 60%?
Yeah, half of it.
That's $88,000 from us paying people through civil stuff, bonuses for the department.
This civil shit is so bad. Why do we get sued so much for it? Why is the?
What I was showing the DOJ about. I was like, you're finding the grapeseed department the same amount of money that the DOJ fined a criminal for
killing
murdering Rodney Atkins.
I'm just so curious why this 10% compound interest is happening. Why there's no oversight.
I said do interest, but maybe cap the interest at like 30 days because the DOJ take ages to schedule stuff.
Also, with the Conor O'Leary thing, the compound interest would be because he was saying he couldn't fucking come to court, and then he would be getting arrested that same day. Like, why am I being punished for it? Also, not lethal force. Anyways, I don't. And then the Supreme Justice saying, I don't care how many casings were on that scene. I know how casings work. When I said, look at the evidence, I didn't shoot that many times. We're going to have to... Harold, we're gonna have to start a money printing business in the city.
Sheriff and I are working on that. We paid $7,000 for a subscription to our website called moneyprinters.com.
We're gonna have to find a money printing business. This isn't good. What
Patrick
about
was working on it with us in the office.
what about if we just had like food that made people feel really good? Unless Harold, there was a way that our arrests went back into our budget.
That's what I said to Joel.
Cause God, I could just
we get a lot of arrests.
Imagine you just roll up to a gang and you're like, get on the wall, get on the wall, get on the wall, and they start scattering and they're like, oh my God, Moose is here because he's coming after money for the budget. And I'm like, I don't care, and I'm circling the block 40 times, 40 times, 50 times, 60 times, and they're like, oh, Moose is here.
What if I charge you? This isn't just an imagine. In the basement of LSSD, in the archives, in the back, I found a box. There's not a lot of paperwork by the guy. There's some body cam footage. There's a lot of body cam footage missing. A lot of it missing.
Yeah.
From back in the day, like 2015.
Yeah, a
maybe
long
bit
time ago. I
earlier.
think I've seen some of those.
There was this guy. The Southside. It was the Punisher. So they called him. Southside Punisher.
Southside Punisher.
Southside Punisher, that's what they called him. And he would go around, boss. He would hit people 150 miles per hour.
Yeah.
150. And then he'd cuff him in the car, bothering the car. And he'd search him. And he'd take everything. He'd seize it out, right into evidence. If a gang was too violent, he'd lock them all up, racketeering. I don't even know what that means. But he'd get them all locked up, racketeering.
Oh my God.
He'd get them out. He'd get results.
We need to do that. I don't know if it's the same guy, but I remember back when we first started, they were having us watch old police videos, and this guy, I watched this guy roll up onto a gang block and they were all screaming at him. And they're like, "Get the hell out of here!" And they were pulling out weapons and they were chasing after him. He's like, "I don't want to shoot. I don't want to." He had constraint. He had restraint. I don't want to shoot. I don't want to shoot. I don't want to shoot.
They want to use lethal.
They were using lethal, and he had to use lethal too.
You know what we need? We need people arrested for possession of weapons like machetes and knives and hammers.
Yeah.
You don't got reason to walk around with those.
Yeah, you shouldn't be using that.
It's illegal in the UK for that stuff, you know. People aren't afraid of the police, you know. That's what the issue is, most. That's where let's go to the north side.
Let's go to the south side. Come on, let's go get some results.
Let's get some results.
You know what? I want to listen to Interstellar really bad.
Yeah.
I never got food. You know what? That's fine.
We're dead.
That's fine. We'll eat
We'll eat the food we take off the suspect.
You know what? I'm going on to channel 1. Watch this. Radio check.
10 to the bull.
76 to the south side to get some results.
Boss.
Yeah.
Good luck.
What even mean?
I gotta get my vest, and I gotta get my. I gotta be property for the task at hand. Okay, that's just that. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Lap is 2976, later 60s.
Let's go get some goddamn results. Let's make them Let's make them scared of us, so that we can get money in the budget. Oh my God. It's time.
It's 2923, latest 60s, gonna code 6.
I got my gun out. If they're flagged up, that's our ass.
John. A criminal check. You got your tasers? I'm going to reload.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that?
They're spitting the black on us, Harold. It's not good. You think this is them?
This Vegas flag stolen.
Let's do it.
Let me confirm the plate. Try to read the plate on here.
Airport
Yeah,
1038
what's the
northbound
last
Panorama
four?
Drive with
Let me
black
get my
and clear
camera.
gargoyle occupied on times.
QT.
Do you need a 77?
Negative, I don't think so.
Right side of the road. Okay, good, because we're in the city.
Grandma 038 eastbound
Outgoing
Atlee
time
Street.
seat time is more 38
It
eastbound
said
Atlee
east of Atlee Street.
By Kennedy Rashad.
Black in color, 4-door, occupied 2 times. Vehicles
Make sure
flagged
that
stolen.
engine
We're getting them.
on.
We're 76.
No backup needed.
Hey!
Too bad.
Aww.
You go get your own results in the sauce side, okay?
Who's
We're
this?
so bad.
Who's
We
this?
need money for the budget.
Yeah,
Everybody get results.
who's this?
Hey.
Jesse, everyone out of the car, hands on the fucking wall. Out of the
Oh
car,
my
hands on the
God.
fucking
Get out of the
wall.
car.
Get on the fucking wall. Put your hands on the wall.
Oh my
Get on the fucking wall right now. Put your hands on the wall.
Okay.
Why is this car fucking stolen, huh? You guys steal this car?
What?
Oh God, it's my fucking car.
Oh.
Prove it. What's your name?
What's your name? Talk.
Dylan
Oh
Pierce.
Pierce.
Dylan Pierce?
Is that what it's called?
Latest call.
I'm searching. I'm looking. They got our registration in here? Keep grabbing the fucking wall.
Okay, driver's license, Dylan.
Did he kidnap you in this car, man?
No. Not kidnapped.
No? Good.
Dylan, I need the driver's license. Where is it?
Okay.
I'm fucking
Come
hungry. Keep grabbing the
Here.
wall.
I got tacos in my pocket. I got tacos in my pocket.
Are you offering them?
Dylan Pierce.
Yes. Keep your hands up. I'm grabbing one. I'm so hungry. Oh my
Take this back.
Okay.
Take this back.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I took it.
Put your
Thank you
hands
so
down.
much.
You're.
Is this car gonna be? Is it gonna be tampered? Have you been tampering with your car, Dylan?
No, I haven't been tampering with my own car.
No sense tampering. We're clean. Hands
We're
down,
clean. Hands
everybody.
down. Hands down.
Okay.
Hands on, everybody.
Okay.
Oh my God. Good work.
Good work, guys. Thank you so
Good
much.
work.
Thank you.
Thank you
We-
so much. So it looks like your vehicle's had a little bit of a fast repairing.
the
It was
dark and colored
stolen
ball
earlier on
in
the
the
day, and it looks like it's been retrieved by the owner, Mr. Dylan. So Dylan, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to get this vehicle unflagged off the database. Once we get confirmation. You said it was Dylan.
Thank you
what?
so much. I'm so
Dylan
sorry.
Pierce?
But we didn't see anyone at the location.
Yes.
Scary.
I know. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
We were watching odd archive things in the basement of LS. We're trying a new thing where we're being scary. Would you say we were scary?
Yes.
Very scary.
Yes.
That's good.
Very.
That's good.
Yeah. Good.
There's not a lot of people. They're not afraid of the law, so we're just gotta
So
make
we're
sure.
making sure. You know, we're
making sure.
stern but
They're not
fair.
a-
you know.
They're
Yeah,
not
you know.
afraid of
I've
people
had
just shouting at them.
I've had a really rough day, and this kind of made it a lot more rough. I
Well,
gotta
You know
tell
what?
you,
But you're
honestly.
free to go and
Yeah,
look.
yeah,
Everything
you know,
went out. It's all good now.
Dan, I gotta.
I was just gonna go to the area I thought would make for a good dispensary and chill out for
Well,
a
still-
moment.
You kind of
Still
grow
now.
meat
Dispatch
Kinda
1038
grow
What?
northbound Panorama code for Wednesday.
Yeah,
legally or illegally?
Legally,
I-
legally.
legally.
If it
We've been
becomes
doing
legal,
a
yeah.
raffle. We've been doing a fundraising raffle to make money for the dispensary.
I too are fundraising. Good luck, you
Ooh.
Oh.
What are you raising money for?
The animals.
Dead animals.
What
The
about
farm
the
animals at
animals?
Grapeseed.
In their funerals, people are killing animals. We have to have
Yeah,
them.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, the,
030 just
the
got,
Diamond Dogs murdered a
attacked in the south
Grapeseed
side. I hate it
shepherd.
here.
Jesus.
And we're gonna be patrolling the
your
south
door.
side for revenge.
Okay.
So don't worry,
What was
this
that?
is down and dealt with. Nice. Good massage. Good massage.
R38's
Thank
code
you.
4. We had them grab the wall. They're good.
Dispatch
Good job, Harold. That felt good. That felt right.
That was really good. Black and Color, Sultan Classic, occupied 1 times.
We could do hands up in the water, or we make them put the hands on the top of the car. I
Oh,
like that
true.
one,
Oh,
too.
Iridescent's calling me. Hey, Iridescent, what's going on?
Hello, Moose. I wasn't at the meeting, so is the South Side like an initiative thing that's happening?
Nope. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just me and Harold are just trying to get results. You know, make people fear us.
What you mean getting?
red car.
They're
Speeding red car.
catch up with us.
We're trying to get some fucking results.
Oh, is that?
You
Oh,
know?
they're on a chase.
Yeah, get on my level, Moose.
Speed up
Bye.
to a speedy red and color cigar. Went through a red light to turn the westbound Carson Avenue right to eastbound Innocence. It's on the wrong side of the road.
We're about to get
Run it
results.
over, right side of the road. Right side of the road, Betty Bay. That's right, bet it over.
38 eastbound Innocence, red color Segoy, occupied 110.
F. Window door.
He's got no shirt and a fucking mullet. This is not good.
This might be Rusty.
All right, we'll take the 77 for this one. Go ahead.
Oh, Sierra 10's 23.
All right.
Who is that?
What's up?
Hi, Rusty. Can you step outside the
Yeah,
car? We parked on the
Rusty.
side of the road. All right, it's
What
just nice.
do I get? What do I
That's
get
just
to
nice.
step? I have a driver's license.
Yeah, I know.
Get on the side of the road, Rusty!
Come on!
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next time I ask something, Rusty, please don't question it, okay? You gotta be afraid of me, all right?
I feel like you're gonna arrest me now, even though I don't
Yeah.
have anything. Listen,
be
when you guys say
Do
get
I have
out
a
of the
reason?
car,
Do I have a reason to arrest
I
you?
don't. You don't actually. This is one of the few times you
you have your
legitimately
driver's
don't.
license.
I
on your
have a
person?
valid driver's license
Let me take a
and registered,
look. Let me take
and
a
it's
look.
mine.
Okay, Rusty. Let me take a look. We had it up. Rusty read expires. Check that the face. Registration. You know why we pulled you over, right? You just
Yeah.
dropped your license. You just dropped your.
Drop my license.
Drop your license right there. You know why we pulled you over, don't you?
My license isn't here. Where's my license? You just gave me back my registration.
Well, you dropped your registration. Your license is here. You know why we pulled you over?
Yeah, because I was driving like a dickhead.
Yeah, we were aware of the charge that is reckless driving.
I don't think that was very reckless. I would say that was more
High
along the
speeds,
lines.
blowing too much by red lights, driving on the wrong side of the road. That's 3 different separate traffic infractions.
I feel like I just ran a red light and made
Was
a
2,
short
maybe
turn.
even 3.
Maybe 2. I would say 2.
That was
2's
speeding.
fair.
In the
That was
second degree,
definitely-
possibly the first. So that's
I
moderate
was doing.
intermediate.
I was doing like I don't know, 55, 60 when I
That
made that
wasn't
turn.
50. Not when you made the turn. I was following you all the way from Broad Street and Carson Avenue, where you zipped by on the long street, and I had to drive all the way up there, hitting speeds myself with the lights on at 100. So I mean, you're driving fast, right? You know, I'm not here to
Yep.
destroy you. You know,
I
but, you know,
was
I
driving
can't.
fast.
You know, you were
That was-
driving fast, and
that
you
You're
was
not
admitted to
flagged
it.
up. We're not going to destroy you.
Yeah, come on, you know. Are you affiliated with any organizations these days, Rusty?
Nope.
It was a
Never
while
have
when you
been.
were hanging with some people, no?
Oh, you're talking about the Lemon Dogs. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not cool with them. They did bad things to the Lost, and I'm friends with the Lost.
You good with the last?
With them, I wouldn't say, anything more than that. I've always been friends with the Lost. Jack was like a good friend of mine back when I was the leader of my own gang.
Jack's not the last anymore. He hangs down south now. You
I know.
heard this?
I have heard this. I'm friends with Lottie, though.
Simon's
me and
Lottie? Last Lottie.
Lost Lottie. I've been friends with Lottie since, she first got into the city. So that's why I'm cool with the Lost.
Nice. Well, you just better watch out. We're going to be getting results, so you might want to be on your best behavior.
We're getting results, Rusty.
What do you mean?
Okay?
I know, I got arrested
Rusty, we're
twice.
getting results.
Don't do anything jailable, okay? Next time, I'm going to do the paperwork. drive better.
Good job, Rusty. Staying clean.
Yeah.
But you also better watch out. We're getting results.
Watch this.
Nice.
I'm gonna go rob
38
some
code
houses later.
for
I'll see y'all then,
Tinny.
okay?
Do that.
All right.
Oh, what the hell? Here, you can drive. Here you go.
Lima 29, 38 westbound Palomino Ave, code
Thanks
4.
for the backup.
We're getting results.
Harriet's gonna.
Don't take your results, okay? We don't got time for that. We got to get a rest, all right?
Okay, I'm gonna eat the south side.
You're
Yep,
gonna eat the
them.
south side?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the south side for you guys.
Very good.
Yep.
This is why
Okay.
you might become Employee of the Week, Rio.
Oh yeah.
She'd be grapeseed deputy of the week.
We should steal her as payment for Harriet.
Yeah, a life for a life. The law of equivalent exchange.
I know
circle
Rusty
this,
for a
let's
long
circle this
time.
block like 40 times.
I'm not Rusty for quite a while, you know. He could be a good asset, maybe a CI for us to work on
You
in the
think
south
so?
side. He already told us information about the last. You know. Oh no, she might tell us stuff, man, you know.
Yeah.
76, 47,
I don't think anyone's in here. Oh, isn't that, what's that, sirens? What is it?
Sirens.
There.
Yeah,
Is
they're
there
like
any
a
Southside
Cyprian
gang
of
that's-
one man, you know.
Should we go down to Jamestown and let the Vagos know?
$37 a barrel. That's grapeseed jurisdiction.
76 to 37 L Burrow.
What number is it? what part of it is it?
What? Oh, oh, it's near the South Shambles. Wait, what the hell?
All right, why did
Oh,
you
it's
just
near the
say 522?
bridge.
Slow it down!
Don't listen to the GPS. I can't turn it off. It's to the right. You see it.
Yo, check.
76 power station. The 76 power station is grading.
We're getting in there. We're
60
stopping
or
them.
8, hold the air for priority traffic. This is a priority.
What's a priority?
One Lincoln 28, show me transitioning to call sign 2 Lincoln 28.
That's not priority.
Congrats.
Wow.
What's happening?
Priority traffic. We can cut it back to routine. Back to routine right
Plus one. She plus one. I don't know what it means, but she plus one.
What?
Apparently means she's solo. Whoa.
Grandma 023 to 37. We're code sectioning around for any results.
Sir, you need to lay off the Adderall.
What?
Oh, suspect spotted. Northeast bicycle. Blue team.
I'm going back to the car. I got the car. You stay on foot.
Copy that.
Tell that guy to grab a fucking wall.
Sierra 1076.
Sierra 32.
You look like two teens. What's going on,
Why
loser?
you want to, huh?
Air 40, 23,
Why you
10,
be doing
60,
wrong
power station,
here,
quick
eh?
5.
You're not that no good. Did you ever pay for that watch?
Yeah, and you. Why aren't you in school?
Yeah.
You got headphones on?
Are you outside after curfew? We need a curfew. Boss, what if we lobby for the state to have a curfew for under 21s after 10 p.m.?
That'd be good. Give me that bike, loser.
Seemed to like her.
One male, white hoodie,
Got him,
red
brother!
hat, tampering with the blue vehicle.
He's running.
One female, pink top, blonde hair, tampering with another vehicle.
Oh, you got pictures. Perfect. We're gonna go in.
We're going in.
I got him. I've already cuffed him and searched him. We can get out of here. I already cuffed him and searched him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I've got all of his. I've already got all of his stuff.
Dispatch 37 called for 195,
Hey, that's
but
really good
called
work.
5. We got Rashad.
Yeah, don't
And
worry about
cool.
that guy.
That's
He's
some-
cuffed and searched and sent off already.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm proud of you. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that guy's
Alright.
basically dead.
Okay.
Meow. Tooling and 28, show me 1042. Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you for your
Have a
service.
good night, Nova.
Air 40 1080, black in color, muscle car, northbound Sonora Way on the train tracks. Was occupied 2 times. Left southbound Sonora Way.
Nice.
We got another double up unit. Can I get a channel dispatch?
Go for channel 3. Channel 3 for the unit.
Channel 3 1080.
Thank you, dispatch.
47 Vespucci Canals before Lima 010-8. Lima 076 to the 60 in Chumash.
Hotel 70 team traffic.
McDonald Street, 37.
Dispatch BBC 77637 McDonald Street.
Lima 020.
Hey, my dash it to Elias from Harris.
Send it.
You better arrest that person. We need results, okay?
I'll get you results, Harold, I promise.
You better. We need them for the budget.
Assaulted here. One individual breaking up the cars. 2 suspects.
Status on the Bravo.
Rover's code 4.
Report.
People.
What do you think they're doing?
It's us, the police!
Everyone on the
Holy
fucking
fuck.
wall! Everyone on the fucking wall now!
Why are we getting on the
Everyone
wall?
in your fucking hands up on the wall right now! Everybody,
What are
go
we-
face
what
the
is
fucking
going
wall!
on?
Right now, that's Nora, on the fucking wall, everybody! All of you!
What?
You
For
got 3
what? What
seconds!
just happened?
One!
What
Or you're
for?
getting tased and arrest participating on the fucking wall!
Oh my
One!
God.
Everybody,
Oh my
go on the
God.
wall!
Okay.
They're running! They're running! Get on the fucking wall! He's running!
What I'm telling you, people don't, they're not afraid
They're
of us.
not
we
fucking
gotta
afraid
get
of
the
us! I'm coming
wire.
back, I'm getting you too, bitch! Radio check?
10-2.
They're not scared, man. They're not scared of cops. ID seed. Get on the fucking wall. Oh, apparently you need to. Apparently the south side's fucked. Apparently you crash a lot in this spot. Oh my god. I just keep crashing. I can't. I can't. I keep crashing. All right. I can't. I think I call it. I don't think anyone else is coming back. I'll try and get that. I don't think Miles is coming back. So I can't. I just keep crashing over and over again. Apparently that's the spot that you crash at a lot. Ugh, I don't know. I've crashed 3 times. All right. Oh god. This motherfucker. I guess I'm not. Thank you, Miles. What up? Hi guys. Hello. We were going hard, man. We were getting results. Yeah, you guys like my new intermission screen? I've crashed 3 times so far trying to log back in. I don't know if I... Guys, I don't know if I... I don't know, man. Let's see if I can... Let's see if I can do it. What up, guys? Thank you for the raid, Miles. I hope you had a good day. Hope you guys have a good stream. They were scared of us, man. Better than the seizure screen? What do you mean seizure screen? That's crazy. You guys like this? It gets more unhinged as it goes on. You guys will see a lot of it because I think I'm going to crash again. I think I'm going to crash again. They were not scared of us. They were not scared of us. It was very flashy. It was it was one that someone made for me. Like years ago. I'm loading in, right? I'm still just loading. I'm still just here, so. Wait, if I do this, does it start over? Wait. Oh, no, it starts over every time? No! You guys don't get to see the guy playing console screaming at his thing? All the unhinged workplace stuff? Oh, must have been. Dude, I don't think I can get back into the fucking server. They're trying to keep... Dude, our south side is dead. That is one thing I've realized. Dude, we went to the green screen gamer is so funny. The lady just... with a keyboard and mouse, just playing on a green screen. Our south side is dead, man. I'm praying for a healthy south side, man. I'm praying for a healthy south side in the future. Dude, I'm just... I don't know, guys. Y'all play Fragpunk? Anyone in here? I played it last night and a little bit earlier today, after I did some studying. It was super fun. I was fragging, dude. I went like 21-0 on one map. It was funny. I was like, hell yeah. Looked kind of confusing. It's just a 5v5 tack shooter, and then the thing is like the cards that you vote on with how well you do in a round change the round, which I thought was pretty cool because it adds like an RNG into it, but also like it's like a bit random, but you can see what the other cards the team's picking, so you can plan around it and be like, oh, okay, so they're probably gonna pick this. I thought it was kind of cool, but I'm also a huge tack shooter guy. But I don't know. This is loser POV. This is second place. I'm not a real shooter, man. When it really counted last night, we couldn't do it. It does look kind of confusing watching, probably, but once you play it, I was like, oh, this is just, you know, attack shooter with whatever. Yes, we can. I can't get back in, man. I don't. I think this is it. Apparently you can challenge someone to a 1v1 in Frag Punt. Kind of own. Yeah, dude, they fucked it. Okay, Elias can't get back in either. Everybody popped and no one can get back in. That's not good. It's really doing its best. I think. Let me see. Let me see. I think I'm gonna stay off.
Oh,
wait,
Pika.
did Elliot pop too? Or Elliot? Did Ellie/Harriet? Did Ellie pop? Hang on. Did you DC and can you get back in? I might send you guys to Harriet, to Ellie. Sorry. Yeah, that's crazy. There's so many people that crash. Okay. What the hell? I'm rating Ellie. I'm gonna send you guys to Harriet. She said she was planning on long stream, but then she crashed. And so I think it'd be funny to grieve her. Go say hi to her. I'm out of here. I can't get back in. I might stream later tonight. I might stream tomorrow. I don't even fucking know, man. I'm still figuring my shit out. So appreciate you guys. I stream when I can. That was fun, except for the part that wasn't. Yeah. Alright, bye.